Hampton League Live. Welcome to your live coverage of the 3YBFM Hampton League Live Match of the Day, right here on Streamer, Australia's premier community sports streaming platform. The best coverage of great local footy and netball on the Great South Coast starts now. For Badeness Rural, Sungold Fresh Local Milk, Warrnambool Kia, McDonald's and Harvey Norman Warrnambool. This is the 3YBFM Hampton League Live Match of the Day, live and free on Streamer.
Photos. It's the Bottle Greens taking on the Ballarat Football League. What do you see here, boys? Looking down as you look across these teams, there's some big boys at Ballarat, isn't there?
There is. It's the fourth year we've been.
There is, Big Bondi, what's his first name? Taj Bond, 34 is he. On the VFL list for Geelong, we say, but he's looking real good. And as we said about the Hampton League side, I reckon it's one of our best sides we've had in the four, and this is the fourth year, so yeah, looking good. Connor Byrne looks fit, the back line looks pretty stable there, and a couple of key targets upstairs, Charlie McKinnon and Hamish Cook.
Upstairs, those targets, I like it. Where are the upstairs targets?
We're going to stand up.
Hey, let's go, stand up for the national anthem and let's sit back and enjoy. There you go. That is it. The national anthem. And we got the great Dalton Barbie. This is a good story, to be honest, from Southwest or Warrnambool Auto Group. Now, Dalton was, of course, works with Joshy Dewar and the team. And Dalton was Bolshy's little kind of, his mentee that Bolshy took under his wing from standing tall, and he had a lot of time for this kid, so I reckon he'd be smiling upstairs thinking how far this kid has come. So that is good, and he didn't even have a coin in the pocket, the great man. He's worked out to toss the coin.
Well, it's a cashless society these days. Not many people have got coins. I was just going to add to what Blackie said earlier on about you got Big Taji Bond, the tallest player in both sides, but apart from that, I think that just looking at both sides there, it's fairly even, the height-wise. So I think we're in for a pretty quick, fast game, I reckon.
Oh, no, it's going to be great. Conditions are perfect, to be honest. Hardly a breath of wind around. And, it is going to be magic. This ball will hum around. Scotty Carter downstairs.
Yep.
Not a bad little crowd getting in here either.
Tell you what, Stewie, there's a lot of cars around the ground, which is good to see, the cars back at the Root Oval. If anything, Stewie, maybe a little bit of breeze blowing over to the coach's box, boys, but nothing to worry about. So let's hope we see a fast-paced, skillful game. Let's hope we see a close encounter today, Stewie.
It's going to be a ripping contest, that is for sure, and we are all with the Bottle Greens here. Unfortunately, if you're tuning in from Ballarat, don't expect us to be too favourable to the Ballarat Football League, the Savo. We want the Bottle Greens to get the job done. You've knocked us off 3 times in the past. And you have got the wood on us, and we need a victory next to our name, Blackie, don't we?
It'll be a bit like the when the clubs call their own. It'll be a one-sided affair, which is good. But we'll try and mention a few Ballarat players, but it's going to be hard with the jumpers, boss. Very similar, aren't they?
It's a real clash, isn't it? And you just got to remember, Blackie, that Ballarat are in the white shorts and the Hampton League are in the green shorts. And let's hope that a lot of these Ballarat players are actually running away from us, so we can see their back of them and see their numbers, but we'll do our best. And even the Hampton League boys, different jumpers, different numbers. Sometimes their appearance even looks different when they're in a different uniform. Sometimes you play for their own clubs, you can pick them just by looking at them, but in this case, it's not always that way. But anyway,
and a good thing, every club's represented, so that's terrific. And
from both leagues too, incidentally.
Both leagues, No, real good. And we're looking forward to it. As Tildy said, a little bit of a breeze there, probably towards the scoreboard, but ground's in beautiful nick, and looking forward to a good, fast, hard game of footy.
Yeah, absolutely. So players just heading into their positions now and gearing up for this contest. So Ballarat won the toss. They'll kick to the city end or the ocean end here at Reed Oval. As I said, perfect conditions, no rain around, hardly a breath of wind. It is absolutely spot on for this under-23 contest, showcasing the best of the talent, not only in the Hampden League, but also the Ballarat Football League, which is made up of, you know, the Darley, Melton football clubs. There's some cracking players down there. Of course, Zach Butters, one of the Darley boys there to be recruited in the last few years, and what a star he is at the competition. So it'll be Sammy Kanar in the ruck and Big Taj Bond for the Ballarat Football League.
We won't miss Bondy, that's for sure.
He's a big man.
He's going to get a lot of possessions today.
He'd be 6'7", I reckon, Bond. So umpire Nicholas Ross Watson, he has got the Sun Gold Milk Tommy Sherrin in his hand, and he holds the ball aloft, and let's get this one underway. Lucas Edmonds playing midfield, of course. Riley Hutchins in there, and also Harry Keast for the Hampden Football Netball League. So it's Kanar up against Bond. Bond wins that one down. Coming through there was Edmonds. Off the ground, Kanar. First kind of clear bit of place for the Ballarat Football League. It was a nice kick by Banbury, and he spots up a teammate far out of side, which is Chase Scoble.
Yeah, so Scoble gets it out to that wing, goes down the line. A chance to go forward now. Ballarat decides to come inboard. Big Bond tried to get it at ground level. He got too far to bend over. It's grabbed out there nicely for Ballarat by Henderson. He was dispossessed. That might have been too high. No, said the umpire. Play on, and there'll be a ball up right on the 50-metre line, tacking side for the Ballarat Football Netball League. First quarter action here. Interleague footy under 23. So Big Bondy and Kanar. Bond got the tap out. He's going to win a lot today. The ball fell down to Holloway for the Hampden League. Comes back to Bond. Kicked at the top of the goal square. Marking contest. Roving nicely there was Nixon for Ballarat. Ball comes back to the centre. A snap at goal. I think he might have kicked the first. He has. And we'll pick up that player. It's number 20 for Ballarat. So Javen Tanner. First goal on the board for the Ballarat Football Netball League to Tanner. And, of course, he plays for the Sunbury Football Club, is it, I think? So, yeah, great snap. So 1 goal straight, the Ballarat Football Netball League. A minute and a half in first quarter league contracting scoreboard. Alan Blackburn.
Yeah, good start. A Big Bond. He got down low there and got the ball and got it in there quick, and they had the numbers around the ball, and Tanner finished it off with a good goal around the corner. So good start from Ballarat.
Front and centre footy at its finest there, Scotty Carter.
Yeah, well, it's a pretty quick opening from Ballarat for sure, Stewie.
So Kanar and Bond go at it again. Edmonds this time scouts it, gets it to Keast. Keast kicks forward. First foray forward for the Hampden Football Netball League. McKinnon comes out. Good defensive play. Coming through there with Ballarat with the headband to sell some candy. That was clever play. Couldn't quite pick up who it was. Nice kick to Pittard. Pittard goes further afield. They're looking sharp here, Ballarat early. This is Perkins. Fraser. Another left footer. He kicks further afield. Kick just misses the touch. No, it's a mark in the end. And that was to Lewis. So Harvey Lewis.
Half volley, I think, Stewie.
Might have been a half volley there, Tilt. He's on centre wing. Bangs it long and strong. Bond gets back. Kanar gets back there also. Gets the handball to a teammate in Holloway. Now Keast. He gets a scrubber. Ball bounces through Owen. Gathered there by Pittard. He spots up a teammate. Nice play. It's Constable, I think. No, it's actually Harvey Lewis. So plays on quickly, kicks forward, getting back with a nice fist there for the Bottle Greens. Good play. Harry Keast comes through straight, runs his teammate straight into trouble, and he's wrapped up going absolutely nowhere. So a pretty fast-paced start to this contest.
Yeah, ball pinging around a little bit, and I think Drew Petrie hit it on the head. It's a little bit scrambly early, but it should open up. So up they go, and Cook for the Hampden League actually got the tap out there. There's a free kick picked out of this, is there? It's going to... No, he's going to ball it up.
Yeah.
So up it goes again. So Kanar in the front spot over Tanner. The ball comes back to Tanner. A little left footer wasn't great. It's grabbed there by McKercher. So he dodges one little dribbler. It's all about the bounce. I think it's gone all the way. No, it's touched on the line. So just one behind of the Ballarat Football Netball League, 1-1-7. That is on the Solomon's Flooring and Blind scoreboard. The Hampden Football League yet to score. So playing on from fullback out to Owen. So Owen for the handling gives the handball back. Didn't quite hit its target, but he'll get it back again. So he did very well. Little chip down the line was good, but a good interception by Ballarat. They're putting a lot of pressure on inside their 50. Blackie and trying to lock it in.
Yeah, they're looking pretty sharp at the moment, aren't they? Couple of, good play there from Owen. Followed up, made a bit of a blue, but then followed up and got a stoppage.
So Kanar works the front position. Nice bit of tap work. Quick kick out of the pack for Ballarat. Goes forward to Nixon. He gathers. Goes back inboard looking for Bond, who's been in everything at the moment. There's Edmonds. Misses the handball. Back to Bond again. He's dangerous. So's this little fella, McKercher. He gets the handball further afield. They're running amok with those small forwards here. The Ballarat Football League goes over the top of Ferrugia. And the ball goes out of bounds, and we will have a ball up. Scotty Carter, thanks to SC Concrete on the boundary. What are you seeing so far, big fella?
Pretty nippy across the deck already, Ballarat. I'm with you, Stewie. McKercher looks very dangerous inside the forward, so 30 out from goal, mate.
So it's going to be Tanner doing the ruck work in the forward line up against Kanar. He actually won the tap out, but was nicely sharked by the Hampton League. Got it out there towards Edmonds under a little bit of pressure. Gave the handball to a player who was in turn under pressure. Good tackle applied by McKercher. He is putting that pressure onto that forward line, little nippy forward. I wonder if he's any relation to Colby McKercher from the Kangaroos. So up they go. Tap out came from behind, went towards Henderson. Felix Henderson dropped it. That was for Ballarat. Chipping in his Edmonds. Little kick out towards the wing. Chance here for the Hampton League. Picking up his little O'Keefe. Got the handball over the top. He's a chance to go forward now. Handball came in board to Taylor. Taylor goes forward. Too much carry from McKinnon. Ball hits the deck. Still a chance. Still alive. Might have been too high. No, said the umpire. Play on. Stacks on the mill. Ballarat desperately trying to defend. It's picked up there by the Hampton League. That might have been Connor Byrne. Got a little handball out. Number 20 was Cook. Hamish Cook, and a snapped goal, but it's gone out of bounds on the full. The relieving free kick will be taken in the back line for the Ballarat League by Oliver Pittard.
So the free kick goes, and the kick goes inboard. Nice kick it was too to Banbury. He goes looking for Bond. Coming through there was Tommy Bolsh, takes a nice mark. So Bolsh, I think this is game number 4 in the under-23 for Tommy. He's been magnificent. Kick was sensational. Beautiful. On the end of it was Reggie Mast. And the Bottle Greens get their first look of the afternoon, and Reggie will go back and have a shot. The left footer. He's on a slight angle, 35 metres out. So the big man, of course, former North Ballarat Rebel, comes in. Kicks on its way. He leans back on it. He strikes it terribly, to be honest. And Reggie would like to have that one back again, I reckon.
So he poked at it, didn't he?
And the ball goes out of bounds. So yet to hit the scoreboard. The national title scoreboard, the Bottle Greens, Ballarat Football League 117, Hampton League, yet to score.
So boundary throw in. Getting the front spot was Hamish Cook. It falls out towards Henderson for Ballarat. Couldn't control it. Chipping in again is Reggie. Might have got one high. He did. So he's got a chance to make amends, Reggie, although this time he's on the wrong side for a left footer, right underneath the umpires' rooms here at Hampton League this afternoon. Yet to score the Hampton League with 7 minutes in first quarter league contracting time clock. So Reggie goes to the top of the goal square marking contest. Where's McKinnon? Up they go, but marking from behind is Connor Byrne. Judged it better than anyone, Blackie. They flew in front of him.
Yep.
And he just had the poise to wait for it to come over the top. Has taken a mark, and Connor Byrne is 20 metres out, directly in front. And dare we say it?
The tuna fisherman.
Yes, very, very loves his tuna fishing. Does Connor.
Brother of Taylor Byrne.
So Byrne goes bang, and the Hampton League have their first on the board this afternoon. 1 goal straight. That is 6, trailing the Ballarat Football Netball League, who are 1-1-7. Down on the boundary line for SC Concrete, Tildy Carter. They're getting into the game gradually, the Hampton League, and made the most of their forward entry there.
Yeah, actually just weathered a bit of a storm early, boys. I think, Ballarat might have had half dozen inside 50s early in that contest, and they stood up pretty well. And great intercept by Tom Bolsh, and they just worked their way, got to put the ball over to Byrne. We know how good a player he is. He's sort of guy that, if he's playing inside the forward 50, he only needs 7 or 8 touches. He's going to kick 4 or 5 for you down there. He's a quality player.
They've settled well here, Hampton League, to be honest. So this time it is Tanner going up against Kanar in the middle. Coming through there for the Ballarat Football League. That was quick. That's Bailey Mackay. Gets it further afield to a teammate in Pittard. He kicks further afield. Good spoil. Edmonds at the bottom of the pack. He's been busy for the Bottle Greens. Pittard back in there again. Kick goes forward for Ballarat. Here goes the big man Bond. Just overruns the football. Does it stay in? No, it doesn't. And the umpire says, let's have a ball up. So 1 straight 6, the Ham and Bottle Greens. 1-1-7, the Ballarat Football League. Blackie. Any syndicate account stats?
Yeah, as Tildy said, I think they had 5 inside 50s in a row there, Ballarat. 2 centre clearances to 1, 3 inside 50s for the Hamden side, and 2 marks inside 50 for the Bottle Greens.
So they got it out, but it's going to come back because Bailey Ryan has marked it at centre-half forward. Ryan goes bang with the pass, but nice interception out there was by Hudson Owen for the Hamden League. Goes out wider, finds a teammate out there. I think this is Bolsh. So his kick up and under doesn't give his teammates a lot of chance. At ground level, it's grabbed by Ballarat. The handball went out to the side and they couldn't control it. That was Lou Beak. And it's gone over the line out of bounds for a boundary throw in. About 70 metres around for the Ballarat goal. They currently lead 1-1-7. Hamden lead 1 straight goal, 6, almost 10 minutes lead contracting time clock. Boundary throw in. It's going to be Tanner this time from behind. Actually got the tap down. Hamden got the numbers at ground level. Nicely done by Edmonds. Little handball went out. Might have got one high. No, said the umpire. It's going to be relieved though by Ballarat. A good little handball over the top there went to Lewis. Kicks inboard looking for the big fella Bond, but good spoil in the end there by Bolsh. Now the ball comes back out. Ballarat have got control of it again. A snap. Oh, it's a good snap if it's touched. It's just got a fingertip to it. And the Larry green boots, I can't quite pick up who that is out there, Blackie, but it's a nice little snap. So 1-2-8 Ballarat, leading the Hamden League 1 straight goal 6. We've played 10.5 minutes league contracting time clock. First quarter action on Hamden League Live.
Oh, kick there, not good. It's been cut off there by McKercher. He's beaten everything in this first quarter for the BFL. So he's about 60 metres out, told to play on now, so he's going to kick to the top of the 10-yard square. Bond's going to be the target. Big fist over the top, and a good fist it was from Sinnott. Miles Sinnott, and he just bashed it through. And good to see those McDonald goalpost signs too down there. Anthony Negro on the team. Great sponsor of the Ballarat Football League and also the Hamden Football Netball League. Kick comes out to Mac Peterson, goes back to Holloway. A little bit of 1-2 action. Holloway with a beautiful kick, and he spots up Reece Buck far out of sight. Actually, Tommy Bolsh it is. Ooh. Squares it up. Kick has to be good. It is to Mast. Mast wanted to play on. Got away with one there. Goes back to Mac Peterson. Peterson gets it further afield to Bolsh, who's ran on. Bolsh now kicks forward. Bouncing football. Which way will it go? Good defensive play there by Kokovic. And Kokovic goes to Farugia, and I hope I don't look at that right. But Farugia has got the ball in the far outer side for the BFL. Pumps him into a tap, but getting back, the captain, the skipper, Mac Peterson for the Bottle Greens. Kick's got to be good again. Geez, they're taking some risks. And it is to Harry Keast. I don't mind him playing back through the corridor. He goes back to Peterson. Peterson now goes back, out wide, further afield. Kick goes down the line. Getting back and taking a nice mark there across half back. I can't quite pick it up for the BFL, but that was a good play. Peter Walsh, Bridgestone highlights.
Yeah, it comes out to Tanner. So he's been pretty prominent early, Tanner. He's marked the half back line. He's looking to switch it. Now he's going to go down the line, so marking contest. Up they go, big pack of players. Good spoil from behind by the Hamden League. Grabbed at ground level. That was by Lovell, Cade Lovell from Portland. Got a handball back. Oh, nice interception by Ballarat, and he tried to get away, but he couldn't. That was Perkins, Fraser Perkins, and he's pinged for holding the ball. So good reward for the Hamden League there. And the free kick, I think they realise it's their free kick.
Peterson again, is it, boys?
Might be, yeah.
Beating everything, hasn't he?
Peterson, as he does most in every week for his Croydon Saints. He's going to go wide to a player on his own. Comes inboard, that was Bolsh. Trying to pick it up there was Banbury from Ballarat. He couldn't. Now's a chance for the Hamden League to go forward through Archie Taylor. Now the ball went over that far outer side wing, comes down the line, looking for Byrne. He's a flyer, we know, but he couldn't get some separation there. Got it at ground level. It was really good. Dodged one, but he ran out of room.
He never goes to ground, Byrne, does he?
Unbelievable.
He's like a cat falling off a building. Did you see that one that fell 14 stories there the other week and landed on its feet in a bush and survived? Magnificent.
Did see that pass.
So boundary throw in right in front of the Solomon's Flooring and Blinds scoreboard. It's going to be Tanner. doing some ruck work. This time up against McInerney. McInerney had the front spot. It's nicely sharked out there by Keast. So Harry Keast, top of the goal square. Marking contest. Where's Byrne? Not there this time. It spills to the back. Here's a chance for the Hampden League. Good tackle applied there on Cook before he could get rid of the footy. They butter up again. It's come out to Bowman. Taj Bowman for Ballarat. Goes this way, that way. Couldn't find anywhere to get out in the end. Kovacic takes it over the line. Boundary throw in right next to the point post for the Hampden League. They've got an opportunity to score here, Matty. 1-3-9. Ballarat, the Hampden League, 1 straight goal, 6.
14 minutes gone this first term, all thanks to Lee Contracting. Little palm comes down from McInerney there. Could have been taken high, Desi O'Keefe. Umpire says no.
Just got blindsided by that, I think, the umpire that time, but...
That's your co-worker, Nick Ross Watson.
That's it.
Malaki at SL Distributors coming through. Look at Bird. Oh, this will be goal of the century if he kicks it. Handball goes forward and making no mistake there for the Bottle Greens, and that is their second of the afternoon. And it was a great bit of play by Connor Birdie to step through traffic, and magnificent played a good handball in the end, and the goal kicker was Cade Lovell from the Portland Tigers. I couldn't quite pick him up. He looks different. He's had a little bit of a haircut, Katie Lovell, during the week. So the Bottle Greens go to 2 straight 12. Ballarat Football League 1-3-9. And this game is a really evenly poised contest. Scotty Carter, all thanks to SC Concrete.
Halfway through the second, Stewie, very enjoyable game of footy. We know how good Bernie is inside that 450, but been very impressed with Peterson and Holloway across half-back so far for the Bottle Greens.
So McInerney, this time up in the ruck against Little Hales. It came out to the advantage there of Farugia. Buttering up again, there's a chance for Ballarat to go forward. Spills out to Scoble. That's Chase, he's on the case. Now it's handballed out there for Rugia again. Goes top of the goal square. Hampden League getting back in numbers was good to defend. Now the stack's on the mill. Not sure they could get it out. There was one spilt out there. May have been a push in the back there to Hampden League, but no, said the umpire. And there'll be a boundary throw in right at the top of the goal square for the Ballarat Football League. Blackie.
Looking to play on it all time, aren't they, Hampden, which is a good thing.
Yeah.
Don't mind coming through the corridor either.
Yeah, it could be the survival of the fittest here. He grabbed it again, going nowhere. And there'll be a secondary bounce right on top of the goal square. So the Hampden League will be looking to clear this. 2 goals straight, the Hampden League, 1-3-9. That's Ballarat. So they do clear it, but Ballarat win it back again. Edmonds was in there, he couldn't control it, and again, they're just edging it ever so slowly out of their back line. Alan Blackburn, Sinnett's accounting stats inside 50s.
Yeah, pretty even, although Ballarat 9-6, 2 marks for the Bottle Greens inside 50, so pretty even.
We're bombed out in the first look of the quad 2, boys. Our man, Gorilla Kelson, not happy with Craig Williams to run the winner.
You were talking it up beforehand, Stewie.
Oh, yeah, no, we've blown the whistle early, so she's all over that this afternoon. So poor old Dave, who won the comp earlier, he has bombed out the big fella. Here goes Mac Peterson once again. Geez, he's had it on a string. He goes further afield to Hardy Owen. This kid's been magnificent in 2025. The handball comes further afield. Just misses the target there, and reading that beautifully well was Battistella for the Ballarat Football League. So told to play on now. He's got plays everywhere. Just comes back this way, and he spots up a teammate here in Glenwright McGuan.
Left the G out, Matty, but it is McGuan.
So right in front of the commentary position here at Reed Oval. He kicks down further afield. Farugi is going to fly from the side. Big fist, bouncing football. Owen happy to take the ball over the boundary line. And they are swinging the changes. Sammy Cowling doing the running downstairs. Blackie?
Yeah, he's broken hand. He's still got the cast on there, but apparently he'll be right for next week's game.
So boundary throw in win position. The members stand side. McInerney got front position, but in the end it was run by Ballarat. So Henderson, that's Felix, clears into the forward line. Here they go again. Oh, gee, that was nippy little space there. That was number 24, 34. Was that Big Bondi? No, it was Oscar Stone. But his kick goes astray. It's gone over the line and out of bounds on the full. So Tommy Bolsh will bring the ball back into play for the Hampden League. He's going short. Good little kick too. Comes off to Edmonds from the Seagulls. Edmonds goes wider again. He's got a player all alone on that far outer side. He's going to go further afield to Harry Keast. So it's good movement of the footy. So Keast dodges around, gets a little short one. Again, out to little Desi O'Keefe. Desi's off on his bike and running. Good kick too. Spots up a teammate. And that was Brodie Phillips. So Phillips goes forward. McKinnon couldn't control it. Ballarat looking to clear. They do so there through Newitt. Newitt was under a little bit of pressure though. Come to Bond, got it out there towards Constable. Constable's kick went down the line and it's picked up by Felix Henderson. Henderson goes down the wing, big fly from behind but standing his ground and a good mark. That was taken by Ballarat there, the boy with the locks. That was Ferrugia. Now there's a chance to go forward again because this is Scoble. Chase Scoble, top of the goal square, had a ping. He probably had players loose.
Oh, yeah, he could have just gone shorter there for mine, boys. He had a couple of plays there. He just kind of blazed away. So Drew Petrie, I reckon the coach will just mention that at quarter time. So Peterson's got the resultant free kick, out of bounds on the full. So he's deep in defensive 50. So Mac goes short. Key has to be good. It is. Huddy Owen takes a nice finger tipper in the end. So
the only knock on the Hamptons so far is probably delivery into their forward line. That last kick, they could probably tidy that up a bit, boys.
Good mark taken by Bond there for the BFL. You're right, Blackie. Just Charlie McKinnon just saying, give me a little bit of a chance here, boys. So Bond kicks it further afield. Big kick too. I reckon the wind might be going that way too, boys, if there's a slight advantage. Bolsh reads it well off the back of the pack, but good play. Scrubber kick. No, goes over. And rushed behind, and that was Riley Holloway getting back in the last line of the fence for the Bottle Greens.
Bit gloomy here this afternoon, boys, isn't it? It's going to get darker as the day goes on. So the Hampton League have an opportunity here. That's a kick down the line, was good to Owen. He's been good early, Hudson Owen, and he's kicked down the line, found a teammate. That was Riley Holloway.
Had a good year, Huddy Owen.
So Holloway's kick up and under, big fly, where's Burner? Up he goes, and almost did he mark it? I think he might have got third grab or there was one in between. But every time he's anywhere near it, Blackie, you think, where's he going to come from?
He missed out on the second grab. Someone else
had an excitement machine.
He had the first and third grab then.
So Bond, he may have been hung on to by Jag McInerney, and yes, he agreed, the umpire. So Bond, he's called to play on now. He goes in the centre. This is risky. If they can affect the spoil here. Oh, gee, that was chopping the arms, he said there, against Mac Peterson, the skipper. And the free kick's going to go to Lubeek. So Zane Lubeek goes long into the forward line. Marking contest. Spoil will come from behind. It did. Trying to mop up there for the Hampton League was Lovell. It spilt back though to, that was the big fella in Tanner. Goal kicker for Ballarat. Kick the dice. Picked out a free kick. It's going to go to the Hampton League, I think. It will. And again, Hudson Owen, gee, I tell you what, he's racking him up down to that half-back line. Down to the boundary line for SC Concrete. Tildy Carter. Hudson Owen, isn't he impressive off half-back?
Yeah, by all reports, he's been in good form, Poss, and held his ground really well in that marking contest. Definitely a free kick. Good decision.
Good back six for the Hampton League. This lad too, Holloway.
Because they've been under pressure, Stewie.
They have been under pressure. So kick comes forward. They do look dangerous when they go into attack. There's Kanar. He gets it back to Archie Taylor. Goes back inboard to Edmonds. Just misses the target that time. So they're just under a bit of pressure here. Looking for the boundary. Couldn't find it. McKercher. He goes for Rugia with a little banana on the boundary, but he's kicked it straight out of bounds on the full. But they got some nippy forwards, Blackie, and look dangerous for the BFL.
And they're putting pressure on in their forward line. That's the third out in the full in a row now. So they could have been a bit further in front. Or they're not in front at the moment, but they could have been in front.
1-5-11 to Hampton League, 2 straight 12. What are the inside 50s, Blackie? All thanks to Senator Count Stats.
Yeah, the 3 centre clearances to 1 Ballarat's way. 13 inside 50s to 7, and the Bottle Greens had 2 marks inside 50.
Miles Sinnott, he goes further afield looking for little Desi O'Keefe. Got a few party tricks, but not this time, and the ball goes out of bounds. Far out of side. We've played 22 and a half minutes on the league contracting time clock. The Bottle Greens lead this one by 1 point. I do reckon Ballarat kicking with a 1-goal breeze, possibly 2 in this first quarter. Poss?
Yeah, the Holland mini golf windsock suggests that too, Matty. So here's a chance for the Hampton League to go forward. Running onto it is Cade Lovell. He's kicked the goal this afternoon, Cade. He'll get it back. It's bobbing around over there in the wing, and it's gone over the line out of bounds. So true wing position on the netball side of the stadium, Alan Blackburn.
It's been a good contest. Both sides have got one spare behind the footy, and so we'll just see how that Tommy Bolsh on his own there in the back line for Hampden.
So big Bondi. This time up against Kanar. Nobody really won a decisive knockout, but it comes to Ballarat inside 50. Scoring from behind was well done by Bolsh after he gathered the crumb. It's coming back, though. This is Henderson. Felix. Oh, good little mark, too, over the top there, running with the flight of the footy. So Ballarat just outside 50. He'll take the kick.
First mark inside 50 for the Ballarat side.
Okay, so they're flooding back in numbers, the Hampden League, to try and affect this. Now he's gone short to a lead, and has a good one too, and the mark has been taken by Ballarat. And it is taken by Isaac Nixon. So Isaac Nixon will go back and have a shot at goal.
Oh, it's been a tough pocket over there, Poss.
Yeah, he plays for Bacchus Marsh, does Isaac. So it's a tight angle. He comes in, deliberate shot at goal. He's only 25, 35 metres out. Kicks on its way. I tell you what, it looks like, it's hit the Holy Ghost. So a poster. So the Ballarat League go under 1 goal 6-12. That is on the Solomon's Flooring and Blinds scoreboard. They're dead level with the Hampden League, who have kicked 2 straight 12. We've played nearly 25 minutes. League contracting time clock first quarter action. Hampden League live.
Oh, that's a good mark out there on that far outer side by Mac Peterson. Haven't had a lot of play out this side, to be honest, boys. He squares it up inboard to Edmonds. Edmonds now plays on. No one stands the mark. He just drops the pill. Puts himself under a little bit of pressure. Gets it back to Peterson, though. He goes forward. Buck flies. Plenty of players at the bottom of this pack. One of them was Jack Walsh, and he was wrapped up in a strong tackle. So half-forward flank. It's 1-6-12, the Ballarat League. Hampden League 2 straight 12. 25 minutes gone first quarter. Kick goes forward for the Bottle Greens. Taking uncontested mark was Hamish Cook. That was a good fly. And he'll go back. He's got the leg for mine. Just settle yourself down, Hammer. He'll kick right on the 50-metre arc. Generally a beautiful kick of the football too, the vice-captain. And Hamish Cook will try and slot the third of the afternoon for the Bottle Greens. He comes in, crimps around, runs his full quota, strikes
Good
it
kick.
pretty good.
Oh,
Burns! A big fly.
He's going to do so. He's already done it a couple of times, hasn't he? But he's going to do it again one day.
Imagine if he was another foot taller. Kind of burn. He's a scary proposition,
Was
isn't
he
he?
good at the high jump at school? He had
I
to
don't
be.
know. They're just explosive. He's got the fast twitch for him.
He's going to win Mark of the Year, boys, throughout the season.
I think he's already got it.
He might have.
A couple of weeks ago, he took an absolute screamer down at Camperdown. We saw one last week too, boys, out at Karoy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Here goes Bolsh. Beautiful kick inboard. That's the Harry Keast. He's been busy for Hampden. He squares one up, just goes over the top of Bond, goes and gets it again. That was Jack Walsh. He gets it further afield there to Phillips. Phillips goes forward. Hutchins getting back there, though. Defensive plays good. Battistella happy to see the ball go across the boundary line. And we will have a ball up. So can't be long to play in this first quarter, Poss.
No, and it's been entertaining. Just to point the difference, Hampden League holding sway. So there's a big boundary throw in. It'll be Big Bondi. It's Taj. Up in the ruck. And he'll fly with Kanar. So Kanar actually grabbed it. Got a handball to Mast. Mast got it out further to Lovell. Lovell's got another player Walsh. He didn't use him. He's got player wide here if he wants him. No, he likes to go longer. Might have been a
push in the
back.
push.
Was.
Good call, Blackie.
So a free kick, Alan Blackburn to Hamish Cook.
It was there, boys.
I think so.
Oh, all the way was there, boys. Yep.
Yeah.
Well, he was a millimetre from outside 50 before, Matty, and this time he'll kick from only about 45, so distance won't be an issue. 28 minutes almost gone on the league contracting time clock. So this to give the Hampden League a 7-point advantage. Hamish Cook, vice-captain of the Hamilton Kangaroos, comes in, kick on its way. It's a nice-looking kick off the boot.
Good goal.
He has made no mistake as Hamish. And the Hampden League going to 3-1-19, leading the Ballarat Football Netball League a one straight goal, one straight 6-12. Boundary line SC Concrete Tildy Carter, that was a nice finish by Hamish.
It was. I know you're a fan of his, Stewie. You've seen him play a bit and reckon he goes well. I think you're right. The thing the Hampton League are doing, boys, they're making the most of their entries inside 50, aren't they? Like 3 goals 1 to 1 goal 6. They're making the most of their opportunities, which is vitally important in footy today.
What are they inside 50s, Blackie?
Yeah, they've had 11 inside 50s for their 3 goals 1, so that's pretty good conversion.
Yeah, Kangaroos not going that well, Till. It's 13-3-81.
Yeah, I know the score, Stewie. Yep.
Gold Coast, Kangaroos 8-2-50. That is all thanks to Matt Cohai around the grounds.
We might be looking for a new one too soon.
13-3, that's good.
13-3 is good going, that is for sure. There goes the siren for quarter time. And what a really entertaining first quarter of under 23. Clinton Bosch Cup action at here is hand at the Reed Oval here in Warrnambool. It is handed 3-1-19. They lead the Ballarat Football League 1-6-12, and that is on the National Tile scoreboard. And Coach Nathan Vardy, assisted by Ben Cunnington, Chris McLaren, Adam Dowie and Dan Nicholson. What a list of A-graders. They will go in, Blackie, at quarter time, and they will be very, very happy with what they've seen.
Yeah, and they can even clean it up a bit better if they going forward. They're probably wasted a couple of opportunities going forward, but their run from the back line, Bolsh and Peterson have been terrific, and Holloway, they're all been good. The midfield's been pretty good. Just got to clean it up going forward, and they're really good quarter by the Hampton League, but Ballarat had more inside 50s, 14-11, 3 marks to 2, but good start by the Hampton League boys.
Absolutely. So at quarter time here, it is a 7-point lead to the Hampton Football Netball League over the Ballarat Football Netball League. We will take a break on Hampton League Live. Come back with second quarter action on your home of football and netball, 94.5 3YB FM.
Hampton League Live and exclusive on streamer for Badeness Rural, Sungold Fresh Local Milk, Warrnambool Kia, McDonald's and Harvey Norman Warrnambool.
Winning. Yeah! There's a McCafe drink for that. New drinks now at McCafe. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
The Flying Horse is more than just a pub. It's the perfect spot to kick back with friends or family. Indulge in a delicious meal from Ember's wood-fired kitchen. Celebrate in one of their multiple function rooms. Catch up with mates in the sports bar or TAB. Grab a slab from their Bottle Mart bottle shop. There's even a courtesy bus. Plus, don't forget their drive-through bottle shop brewing Piccolo coffee. For the perfect venue, it's gotta be the Flying Horse. Of course!
At Warrnambool Kia, there's only one thing we love to do more than watching the all-new Kia Tasman ads, and that's to get in and drive it ourselves. Test drive the all-new Kia Tasman now at Warrnambool Kia to see what all the hype's about.
Need insurance? See MGA Insurance Group. Great service, expert advice and competitive premiums for farmers, business owners and transport operators. Call Dennis and Gareth Morgan and Glenn Skilbeck, 55596 200.
G'day, Luke Williams here. At Luke Williams Real Estate, competition is in our nature. Per team member, we sell more properties than anyone else. We're not the biggest, but we are the busiest. Luke Williams Real Estate. Let's kick some winning goals together this season.
Peter, the chicken, lamb, pork and beef eater has all your fresh meats ready to go. And small goods handmade on the premises daily. Yeah! Find Peter, the chicken, lamb, pork and beef eater at Lucas Brothers Butchers with easy, convenient drive-through. Corner of Banyan and Lava Streets, Warrnambool.
It's Beth from Warrnambool 24/7 Gym and Fitness. Warrnambool's biggest gym just got an extra 200 square metres bigger with a whole lot more equipment. Get your training done how you want and when you want. Warrnambool 24/7 Gym and Fitness Homemakers Centre.
Pure Stream AV is your local audiovisual expert across Warrnambool and Southwest Victoria. Delivering professional live streaming, event production and AV support you can rely on. From weddings and school performances to sports and community events, we handle the tech so you don't have to. Just need the gear? We also offer flexible AV hire with reliable equipment ready when you are. Pure Stream AV, Local, professional and ready to help your event shine. Call us today.
We're up here maintaining the power lines that supply electricity to the network. Work that's essential as training is to perfecting your mark. Power Core, essential as.
Some people say there's more to life than drinks. I guess they haven't tried these ones. The delicious new range at McCafe. There's a drink for that. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
At Warrnambool Kia, there's only one thing we love to do more than watching the all-new Kia Tasman ads, and that's to get in and drive it ourselves. Test drive the all-new Kia Tasman now at Warrnambool Kia to see what all the hype's about.
Hampton League Live on 3YB FM.
Another quarter of Hampden footy. The Power Core. From the first bounce to the final siren, Power Core backs Hampden League footy because local footy is essential as.
Yeah, Power Core, they back local footy, make no mistake about it. They are the best in the business, Timmy Rourke and the team. Blackie, what do you got for us? Want to get the in the count stats?
Good first quarter, 3-1-19 Bottle Greens, 1-6-12 Ballarat. Very interesting game. Centre clearances Ballarat 3-2. Inside 50s 14-11 in Ballarat's way. 3 marks inside 50 to Hampden and 2 to Ballarat. Single goal kickers. Hampden, Connor Byrne 1, Code Lovell 1 and Hamish Cook 1 and Jay Tanner 1 for Ballarat. Some better players. The back line was terrific. Harry Keese was good through the middle. Holloway, Bolsh and Peterson were terrific in the back line. And, of course, Hudson Owen was really good. Cook looked dangerous going forward and Cade Lovell jumped in. And Reggie Mast had a bit of footy, so pretty even quarter. And although Ballarat had a fair bit of it inside their forward 50, they just couldn't get on the scoreboard. Kick 1-6 and probably 3 or 4 out in the full.
Tildy, what was the messaging from both coaches at the quarter Tom Huddles, buddy, downstairs?
Yeah, Nathan Vardy just caught the end of his address there, Stewie. Very happy with the energy the boys are playing with and the enjoyment they're playing together. Also very happy with the way they lowered their eyes going inside the forward 50. Drew Petrie spoke very well. He was a little bit disappointed about the Ballarat boys allowing the Hampton League 31 uncontested marks there in the first quarter, which is it's a fair amount. And probably the other thing he's looking to do, Stu, he's looking to even up numbers at stoppages. Doesn't want to have Hampton have a spare man at a stoppage. But all in all, boys, pretty even contest. Should be exciting second quarter.
So umpire about to get things underway. Bottle Greens lead this by 7 points. Going to be Kanar in the ruck for the Hampton League. That's very neat. And he will go up. Coming through there was Hutchins. Could have been taken high. Umpire said spot on, so he'll get the result free kick. Riley Hutchins. What have you done, Hugh? Plays on. First foray forward. Target. Look at that. Beautiful bits by Hamish Cook. He wants to play it quickly to the pocket. Charlie McKinnon on the end of it. And that was coast-to-coast football for the Hampton League. Magnificent start to this second quarter. And Charlie McKinnon will go back and have his first look on goal. He's kicked 29 for the North Warrnambool Eagles in season 2026. And that's a real ordinary number 12 when he's jumping, to be honest. It looks like a squash midget jar number or something. What is it? What's happened? Never seen that. Silly, we might have to look into that one. So Charlie McKinnon comes in, generally a beautiful kick. He's just missed it to the right. Goes through for a minor score. So 3-2-20 Hampden. Ballarat 1-6-12. That's on the national tile scoreboard.
So Conrad Farrugia will bring the ball back into play for the Ballarat Football Netball League. He'll play on. He's going to come to the wing. He's got a player unopposed. He spots him up, and that's Oscar Stone. So
this is Farrugia down here. I reckon going for the
it is too. I was looking for the long sleeve.
He covers some ground.
I had him with the long sleeve.
Similar, Poss. They're similar.
Yeah, very similar. And look, nothing alike. So here's Farrugia's up on the half-forward line. But there's going to be a boundary throw. No, it's out of bounds on the full. So the free kick's going to go to Sam Battistella for the Ballarat League. So he's going to go short. All risky, but it comes off. Mark taken by Perkins.
You know what I love about Huddy Owen, boys? He plays tall and plays on smalls. He's a good footballer.
He's a Banbury. He went backwards. Now they've gone via the Cape Ballarat, but they're way back, tucked in that far outer side back pocket now. Kick down the line. Hampden League got the numbers here, though. Good mark, good intercept mark. And it's a 50-metre penalty to
Cook, is it, boys?
So I reckon it might be Hamish Cook.
Cook, yeah.
Yep, so he's got an opportunity here now, Tilty, to kick his second of the afternoon. Is Hamish Cook, the vice-captain today.
First time I've had much of a look at him, boys. He's one of those guys that strikes you, someone with the old-fashioned long arms. Nice reach.
50-metre penalty's gone to the pocket. Shouldn't have just gone straight?
I can't work that out. He's put him on a tighter
He's put him on an angle.
Yeah, he needs a compass, I think.
It should go directly to the middle of the goal, I would have thought. But anyway, here he goes. Hamish Cook looking for his second of the afternoon. And the ball
doesn't make any
fourth,
difference.
and he's got it. That is a Peter Bolsh. No, it's a Lucas Brothers Butcher snag of the day. Hamish Cook kicks 2. The Hampden League skip away. 4-2-26. Ballarat Football Netball League 1-6-12. 3 minutes. League contracting scoreboard. Second quarter action. Alan Blackburn.
Yeah, that was right. He should have been taken straight to the middle of the goals. That's the line he should have taken. But anyway, he was good enough to kick it. Second goal. Hamish Cook looking good.
Good start for the Bottle Green. So they go to 4-2-26. Hampden leading this contest by 14 points. Ballarat 1-6-12. So probably ruined those missed opportunities in the first quarter. So the ball back in the middle. Kanar goes up against Tanner. Edmonds goes in there again. He's been busy for Hampden. Coming through, quick kick. It was smothered. Can he gather? Yes, he can. And that's Perkins. He gets it further afield than to Mackay. Mackay spots up a teammate, and that is Newitt. Newitt goes down further. Owen with a big fist over the top. That back six has been enormous. Bidmate, little chip kick over the top. Nice to Archie Taylor. Taylor, who loves to run and carry the football, and he's a beautiful long kick. Look at that for a kick. Into the hot spot. Bird wrapped up in a strong tackle going nowhere, and we are going to have a ball up. We're looking good here, boys, the Bottle Greens, aren't we?
They are looking good, moving the ball really well. That was Hudson Owen's just a great backman, isn't he? He's just a 1% job, isn't he?
So, ball up. Oh, beautifully sharked. That was Desi O'Keefe, was it?
No, Edmonds.
No, Edmonds. Oh, he's kicked it outside. He's booed us a goal, I reckon. Whoa! There is a Lucas Brothers Butcher snag of the day contender if I've ever seen one, Alan Blackburn. Magnificently sharked by Edmonds off the pack. Ran in, kicked an outside reverse banana straight through the middle.
Good play, and a couple of quick goals. We've only played 4 minutes, and two goals on the board to the Hampden. So good start there, Tildy.
Yeah, it is. I haven't seen Evans play a lot, boys. So what to me, he appears to have that breakaway speed from a stoppage, quick over those first 10 metres, and just put a bit of a gap on him then.
Off to a fly here in the second quarter, the Bottle Greens. This is what we want to see, boys.
It is indeed. So we're back in the centre.
We're 3-zip down against them, of course, so we need a victory.
And Kanar won the tap out, but it only went to the advantage there of Harvey Lewis. He's wrapped up.
3 inside 50s for 2 goals, 1, boys, this quarter.
It's a good return, isn't it, Blackie? So we're in the centre again. Kanar and Bond. Kanar got the tap down. A shark by Henderson for Ballarat. Tackled without it. No, said the umpire. Here's a chance for the Hampden League to go forward again. That was nicely sharked. Kicked down the line.
That's
Desi O'Keefe's in there.
That's a free, sure.
It's a free kick to Reggie, is it? Yep, so Mast.
The actual non-controlling umpire called that one, boys, in the end, I think.
Exactly.
Looking dangerous, Reggie.
Reggie hasn't had his kicking boot on today. That one's okay, but it's intercepted. The kick was all right, but nicely intercepted. So they'll come out wide here. The mark will be taken for Ballarat by Isaac Nixon. Nixon's going to go inboard. Good kick too. That was Pittard. So Pittard couldn't mark it, but they had numbers there. Strong tackle. Holding the ball.
I tell you what, boys, I keep banging on about this kid.
He's a star.
He's a great player, boys. That's a Peter Bosch Bridgestone highlight of the day. He just plays hard and tough. He kicked, misses the target. Well read there by Battistella. Handballs just go straight out of the bounds, and we will have a boundary throw in. Jeffrey smack bang on centre wing. As I said, he plays too. He played on Jackson Payne a couple of weeks ago. Will Kane, and got the job done.
And he left his man to go and do the tackle too, which was a good thing.
Fast becoming a very, very important player.
Look at the throwing.
There's a monster throw-in, Blackie. One of the biggest we've seen here in Hampden League circles. There goes Lucas Edmonds. His handball over the top to Sinnott. O'Keefe reads it well. He gets the handball further afield to Hutchins. Hutchins goes looking for Kanar. Cut off that time, though, for the Ballarat Football League. Nice kick to Bond. Bond plays on quickly. Little chip kick over the top. That was good play by Lubick. So Lubick on centre wing. He kicks down further afield. Good fist over the back. Reading it and buttering up well again was Lubick. Could have been a bit of hanging on there, and the umpire said, "You're spot on. The free kick's going to go. Advantage paid for Ballarat," and just missing that goal was Pittard on the run. It was the right play. He had plenty of space and time, but he just missed to the right. So the Ballarat Football League get a 1-7-13. They trail the Bottle Greens 5-2-32. That's on the national tile scoreboard.
Yeah, just ticked over 7.5 minutes. League contracting time clock. Ball comes to this outer side. All the numbers are with the Hampden League, but dropped the mark. That was Riley Hutchins. Probably should have taken that. And there's a chance now for Ballarat to go forward through Nixon. His handball wasn't great. He put Henderson under pressure, and he's pinged for holding the ball. The free kick will go to the Hampden League. Alan Blackburn to Brody Phillips.
Yeah, I think that was Gus Walsh that should have taken that mark there, Poss.
Yeah, so down the line, the kick, and they're off and running again. This is Jackie Walsh. Kanar, the big fella at ground level. Bond, it takes a long time for those two boys to bend over. The ball spilled out. There's a chance for Banbury to run onto it for Ballarat, but he couldn't control it before it went over the line out of bounds in front of the Ballarat coaches box here at Reed Oval this afternoon. Beautiful conditions, nice and still. And we got a very, very entertaining contest with a 19-point advantage to the Hampden League. So Boundary throw in was a shallow one. Big Bond went at it. Kanar got it. Handball went over the top. Trying to dodge one was Felix Henderson. He was tackled. It spilled out there to Ferrugia. No, that wasn't Ferrugia. That was the boy with the strapping on the knee. That was Perkins. Now there's a chance for Ballarat to go forward. Little low burner. Couldn't hit its target. He was looking for Banbury, but he couldn't find him. They recover down the line. Again, they got the numbers from behind. Bolshaw, he might have just nudged him out. He did. So free kick to Ballarat. And this is Little Hales. So Little Hales top of the goal square, but again, Peterson getting back. Up he goes. He couldn't take the mark. It spills back to McInerney. McInerney was good enough to get it too high. And there'll be a free kick to the Hampden League. And I reckon this might be Gussie Walsh. It is.
So Gus Walsh, deep in defensive 50 for the Bottle Greens. High up and under. McInerney flies in the back. Good fist. Roving at the bottom of the pack. That was good play. Just missed the target and the ball goes out of bounds. Right in front of us here at Reed Oval. Bottle Greens lead this one 5-2-32. Ballarat 1-7-13. National tile scoreboard. Nearly 10 minutes gone second quarter. Bond and McInerney. Big heave once again from the boundary throw in. McInerney gets to the front. Taylor comes through. Just misses it. So they've settled it right here. Good pressure. Handball goes there to Kovacevic. Good mark. Has it been paid? No, he had a couple of bites of the cherry.
Just hit the turf, mate.
And that was by Javen Tanner. So it just bounced off his chest. But they have settled in this last couple of minutes. The Ballarat Football League. McInerney over the top against Tanner. Ball goes out of bounds. We'll have a ball up. Or a boundary throw in. Scotty Carter, all thanks to SC Concrete on the boundary.
Yeah, been saying it all day, boys, but gee, the Hampden League's back six is holding up well.
Been good.
Really well back there. And Lucas Edmonds just come off for a rest, boys. I think that's probably his first rest for the day. He's racked up many touches in the midfield so far.
Scoring opportunity for Ballarat off the pack. Step it, goal! He might have kicked it, I reckon. Lucas Brothers Butcher snag of the day. That was by Harvey Lewis. Beautifully roved off the pack for Senate Accountant Stats Alan Blackburn, just in the right place at the right time. Little snap and sausage roll.
Yeah, good bit of ruck play on the move he was, and just ran onto it and kicked a good goal. They needed that too, the Ballarat boys, but yeah, good contest, boys.
That was a really opportunistic goal from Harvey Lewis. Just read it beautifully.
It's got goal side stoppage, Stewie. Goal side, and they're pretty nippy in that front six of North Ballarat. So it's one thing, like boys, as well as they're defending, they've just got to be wary when the ball's on the fly. Goal side.
It's going to go down the wire this game. You just got that feel about it, I reckon, for Bond. I think there's going to be a blowout. So the ball back in the middle. McInerney up against Bond. No one really decisively wins that one down. Coming through is Taylor. He can't gather. There's O'Keefe slung around the tackle. Oh, beautiful play. And he spots up and finds a teammate far out of side. And that was Jack Walsh, plays on quickly to Owen. Owen goes further afield. Kick was magnificent. Riley Hutchins on the end of it. Hutchins, 60 metres out, kicks the power.
What a kick.
Connor Byrne just drops what he probably normally chew for breakfast. High up and under. Sitting underneath that one. Oh, that's a good mark. Is that Jack Walsh again? That's good. That's courageous. Peter Bolsh, Bridgestone, highlight of the day. So Jackie Walsh normally wears a long sleeve. Kicks further afield. Reggie's the target. That was magnificent. And Reggie's got the leg here to settle yourself down, Reg. Go back and have a shot and slot it.
Hasn't been striking him too well.
No, his confidence is probably down a little bit, Reggie.
But you're right, he has got a good leg generally, at times.
He's got a good leg. He's got the distance here. He just needs to go back and slot this one, the big man.
Bit of an Interleague veteran too, Reggie, isn't he?
I think he's a gardener now too, Reggie. He's doing a bit of gardening. Comes in, kicks on its way, strikes that one good.
Oh, that's a good goal.
And that's what you do, Reg. You just settle yourself down, big fella, and you slot it. And that was magnificent. And the Hamden Bottle Greens go to 6-2-38. The Ballarat Football League 2-7-19. National Tile scoreboard. 13 minutes gone. League contracting time clock. Second quarter action, Alan Blackburn.
Ah, beautiful pass by young Walsh. Good recovery. Got the ball. Beautiful pass into Reggie, who kicked a 50 metre straight through the middle. So good reply there from the Bottle Greens.
Now listen, one bloke that's got real excited. He was as excited as our man Scotty Carter when he interviewed his North Melbourne man Drewy Petrie.
Yeah.
Is Mike Toon. Tooney's coming out for a little bit of a halftime chat with you, Blackie.
Is he?
And he is excited.
Well, they get the clearance, Ballarat, because it was nicely done by Perkins. Got it out wide. Here's Bosch for the Hamden League. Walsh overran it. So this allows Ballarat to chip in through Pittard. Pittard's kicked down the ground. It's nicely snagged out there. Nicely done too. Was by Nixon. And Nixon's kick has found Javen Tanner, who is only about 30 metres out directly in front, been good for Ballarat too this afternoon. Tanner kicked the first goal of the game. And he's got a chance to add to that today with the third for Ballarat and his second of the afternoon. So entertaining contest, 19 points the difference. League contracting time clock, 14 minutes, second quarter action. So here's Tanner, comes in, drop punt on its way. The umpire goes to the right and he's missed to the right. So bad miss. So 2 goals, 8-20. That is on the Solomon's Flooring and Blinds scoreboard. That's the Ballarat Football Netball League, the Hamden League on 6-2-38, and they lead, and the ball's been squared up into that half, into the back pocket. The kick out was by Brodie Phillips. So down the line, up they go, big back, good mark. That's Lovell, I think.
Or is it Hutchins?
So Lovell or Hutchins goes down the line. Good pass too. Now they're out here, the Hamden League, because they've got a player running, and it's Reese Buck. So Buck takes it. He's off and running. Spots up looking for McKinnon from behind. Couldn't mark it. The numbers are back there for Ballarat. Nicely mopped up. Here's a chance for Byrne. Look out, he's got it. No, he hasn't. He can't control it. So exciting when it's anywhere near him, and Ballarat will clear off half-back.
Under a little bit of pressure all of a sudden here, the Ballarat back 6. Hammond looking dangerous. That's a strong tackle from Keese, but the umpire says going absolutely nowhere. So the Hammond League lead this one by 18 points halfway through second quarter. Half forward flank ball up now. It'll be McInerney. No one really wins that down. Keese comes through, gets the handball further afield. Big fist there forward by Little Hales for the BFL. High up and under. Holding the man surely. No, umpire says no. There's Owen again. Geez, that was good play to Peterson. To Bidmade. They go further afield. And that was Phillips. Good fist over the back. Reading it well was Taylor. God, that's good play. Bidmade. A little bit of 1-2 action. Far out of side. Kick goes forward. Ballarat got some numbers back here. Good gather. His kick misses the target though. Coming through. Handball over the top. A little bit of 1-2 action. I think that might have been Lubick. Hammond got some numbers back. Good mark, Tommy Bolsh.
What a mark. Put that down, Poss.
Yep. Peter Bolsh, Bridgestone, highlight of the day for Tommy. He kicks. Kick's got to be good. Goes through the hands, that Tom of O'Keefe. He's wrapped up in a strong tackle going nowhere, and they had numbers. They were out there, Hampton. And it's probably an opportunity missed.
Little Desi probably should have flicked the ball out as he was coming, but they got a stoppage now. They want to make the most out of this stoppage.
So ball up. McInerney gets the front position in front of Little Hales. Stacks on the mill there. The ball can't spill out. McInerney tried to pick it up. Eventually Ballarat get it out. Now they're overrunning it. Nicely picked up by Edmonds. Good handball into space to the advantage of O'Keefe. So here's little Desi. Wheels onto his left. Goes down the line. Cook, I reckon it is. Beautiful mark from behind. He goes wide eyes, screwed off the side of his boot. And chipping in and taking a good mark was Pittard.
And he didn't quite see it, but out of the corner of his eye, he had Connor Byrne in the pocket by himself. The other pocket, boys.
He did, Stewie. Well clear too, he was.
Pittard went wide. The mark was taken by Kovacic. Goes further afield, looking for and finding his teammate out there in Perkins. So Perkins comes wider again. Pittard fucked that up. He's had time to recover. Good kick, but getting in the hole and taking a good mark was Jag McInerney, who'll relieve off half-back for the Bottle Greens. So McInerney's kick wasn't great. Put his teammate under pressure. Tanner got it. Here's a chance for Ballarat. Snap. Wheels under his right foot. Bailey gets the handball back. High up and under. Getting back with numbers. Big fella couldn't grab it off the pack. Kick it, goal, smothered nicely. Another chance for Ballarat through Nixon. Nixon got it sideways. Back to our little man, Lewis Harvey. He's kicked his second. Harvey Lewis, a real opportunist down there in the forward line for Ballarat, and they hit back hard. Do the Ballarat League. They go to 3-8-26. That's on the Solomon's Flooring and Blinds scoreboard. The Hampton Football Netball League 6-2-38, 18.5 minutes almost second quarter action. Alan Blackburn, that's crumbing at its absolute best.
Bad place to turn it over inside the defensive forward 50 tilt.
Yeah, for sure, boys. You know how we interviewed Drew Petrie before the game, lads? He was spot on when he said this game's going to open up a bit. It's noticeable since quarter time the game's really opened up. It's virtually end-to-end now.
It is. So, there's no spares behind the ball now. It's all 3 for 4.
And doesn't seem to be as many stoppages this quarter either, Blackie.
No. There's going to be some tired boys, I reckon, coming into this contest. That is for sure, because they're going to have to run and work hard. Ballarat again get a centre clearance. So all of a sudden, a little bit of a momentum swing here. Good kick, good fist away though. That was good defensive play by the Bottle Greens. Phillips. Little kick goes forward, good play, good diving mark by Little Hales. And Cooper Little Hales will go back and have a shot on a slight angle, 30 metres out. And this is to stem that margin back to 6 points, see if he can salute here. So Little Hales, generally a beautiful kick of the football, Blackie. Try and put the mocker on him.
He's kicked 15-6 for the year, Stewie.
All over it, Blackie. Kicks on its way.
It's a wobbler, but it's good.
A beautiful kick. It's
he pulls it to the left, so it goes through for a minor score. So Ballarat go to 3-9-27. Hampden 6-2-38. That's on the National Tile scoreboard. Nearly 20 minutes gone. Tommy Bolsh plays on quickly. Kick goes further afield looking for McKinnon. Bucks there for the Bottle Greens. No one really getting their hands on him. McKinnon driven into the ground. There's Edmonds. He squares up a good kick to Hutchins. Hutchins now. He squares one up to Peterson. Peterson's got runners everywhere if he wants to use it. He takes a bounce. Goes further afield now. Little chip kick to Bidmate. Bidmate will swing onto the left. Squares it up to Hutchins in the middle. Got players running. Bucks calling for it long. Hutchins chooses to go short. McKinnon's the target. Good fist kick, just misses. Buck overruns the football. Ballarat getting back in numbers. Coming through there was Edmonds. And they got back well there, the Ballarat defence, didn't they, Blackie?
They did. Charlie McKinnon's leading up, but just can't get that bit of separation from his opponent.
So ball up, cleared by Ballarat. Here's a marking contest, judging it better though. Beautifully done in the end was Brody Phillips. So Phillips bangs it back in. Where's Byrne? Does he fly?
There he is.
Got it. No, it's not Byrne. But I reckon it's Cook again.
Cook.
Gee, isn't he making a presence up forward line, Blackie? He's been terrific. So he'll go back and try and kick his third, Hamish Cook. The Hamilton Kangaroo played a magnificent game when we seen him against Camperdown earlier in the season. So this will be a steadier for the Hampden League. 21 minutes just ticked over, second quarter. So Cook, distance not an issue, slight angle, goes bang, and goes bang for a goal. So 3 goals to Hamish Cook this afternoon. There's 7 majors on the board for the Hampden League to go into 7-2-44. They lead the Ballarat Football Netball League 3-9. 27, 21 and a half minutes lead contract time clock. Second quarter action, Hampden League Live, Alan Blackburn.
Yeah, 4 goals, 1 for the quarter for the Bottle Greens and 1-3 for Ballarat. Inside 50s, 11-7 this quarter and 3 marks each inside 50. And, of course, Hamish Cook's just kicked his 3rd goal, boys.
Playing some good football, the Hammer. He is smoking at the moment.
Yeah, you're a good judge about him, Stu. He's a good mover.
Nah, very good mover, Tilt. That is for sure. So he goes Ballarat. They've just started to get on top in the middle. The last couple of centre clearance. That kick misses the target once again. And taking a nice uncontested mark was Mac Peterson, the skipper. Beautiful kick. Further afield to Byrne, who's just pushed up the ground a little bit. His kick goes inboard. Just misses the target. Kanar goes over the top to Cook again. Cook goes out the mast. Mast steps through traffic. Left foot shot on goal. Reggie! No! Goes through for a minor score. So 7-3-45. That's the Bottle Greens. Ballarat 3-9-27. National Tile scoreboard. 22 minutes gone. Second quarter.
Good game of footy, isn't it?
It is. Goes Kova Traffic.
I think I called him Kokovic earlier.
It'll do. It could well be. Look at Mac Peterson. He couldn't hold that one. It came to Kanar, the Terang Mortlake champ. Tried to get a handball. I was pingy for holding the ball. I reckon he might have got a little arm to it, but no, said the umpire.
Have to go to Snicko, boy.
Yeah, Snicker. We'll go to the arc. You know, you wouldn't want to go to the arc. It's different every time. Here's Peterson getting back for an intercept mark, and he does it again.
He's
so good at that. He just reads the play like nobody, this
He's
man.
unbelievable.
He's become an A-grader in the league, hasn't he?
So the skipper from the Croydon Saints just does what he does every
Can't
week.
believe he's under 23, isn't it?
Yeah,
Really?
I was surprised when I read the side that he's under 23.
Kicks down the line, marking contest, up they go. Cook was the target again. Why wouldn't he be? Because he's having a day out. And a little Oliver Pittard couldn't control it before went over the line out of bounds.
He's been playing senior footy for the last 5 years, I suppose.
Yeah,
That's
unreal.
why. Yeah, unreal. So, ball's on centre wing. 7-3-45 Hampden, 3-9-27 Ballarat. So it's Kanar up against the big man, Big Bond. No one really wins it down.
James.
Handball comes out. His bid mate steps through traffic. Burns there. Strong play. Well done there by Nixon for the Ballarat Football League. There's Peterson
well
again
done,
getting back
Peterson.
into the gap. Quick kick comes forward from Little Hales. He goes for Rugia. Just wearing the moulded soles today. Just slipped over the crucial period. Could have been taken high. Umpire says you're spot on. The free kick will go to the Ballarat Football League. It's that man, Harvey Lewis, who's kicked a couple.
He's got the wily buzzer hairdo for Rugia, hasn't he?
He has, mate. He certainly has. He's just tying it up as we speak too. So, this is Lewis. He's going to kick around the body here. And this is for goal number 3, I reckon, for Harvey Lewis.
Yep.
So, play is on, kicks around the body and pulls it to the left. So, goes through for a minor score. So, 3-10-28 Ballarat. Hampden 7-3-45. Scotty Carter, all thanks to SC Concrete.
Yeah, entertaining contest, boys. That's really opened up end-to-end footy. I think probably the first quarter for the Ballarat Footy League with the better side in general play, but I think in general play now, the Hampden League have looked pretty good this second quarter.
Miles Sennett's kick out was good. Bidmate's got it out on that far wing. It's down on the half-forward flank now for the Hampden League. Good,
That's
strong
a great
tackle
tackle.
applied there. And it's going to force a ball up about 60 metres out from the Hampden League goal. The whole sway, 7-3-45. 3-10-28 Ballarat.
Been some rotations today, boys.
Heavily. So the Hampden League in control at the moment. The ball went out towards little Jackie Walsh. He's a chance to go forward again. Desi O'Keefe's the first to get onto it. He got it to a teammate, drove it in long. Where's Reggie? Getting back, couldn't hold the mark. Coming out is McKinnon like a train. His handball didn't hit the target, though. He's tried to butter up to apply the tackle, but he couldn't, and it's gone over the line out of bounds about 60 metres around from the goal on
Hadn't had a lot
the
of
near side.
free space, Charlie, has he, to lead into? The bloke playing on him's done a pretty
He's
good
done
job.
a good job, yep. So boundary
Number
throw in.
16, Constable.
So it's going to be Kanar and the big man, Bond. Kanar got the tap down. It's at ground level. Nobody can really pick it up. It's spilled out nicely, though. Here's Connor Byrne. Look at the drill. Out towards Cook. Cook couldn't control it. He's got some assistance there. Nicely picked up, though, and they'll clear Ballarat. But it could come back because they got the numbers. Oh, great mark by Bidmate. Is it bid made? No, it's Little Walsh, I reckon. Guy's kick went astray, and the intercept mark has been taken by Ballarat. He's telling his teammates just to settle down a bit. We need to maintain possession here, which is what they're going to do. He goes laterally. He goes short this time, and the mark's taken by Oscar Stone.
No, he got his hand on it.
So Oscar couldn't quite grip it. And there'll be a boundary throw-in. Half-forward flank for the Hampden League. 27 minutes just ticked over at Blackie.
Their back line is pretty good, isn't it? They just run to help each other. Bolsh.
Yep.
Bitmade is on the wing, going well.
Yep. It's been good. So it came out to Bitmade, but he was wrapped up in a tackle. And they were all up. They're slowly edging it out of the dangerous territory, Ballarat. They needed clearance here. Kanar got the tap out. It went down to Harry Keast. He might have been tackled without it. Picked up by Henderson. Felix for Ballarat. His kick come inboard. Getting back, he couldn't quite take the mark. That was Ferrugia. Mopped up beautifully by the Hampden League there, and Riley Holloway. Holloway's kick went down the line. Nicely sharked by the big fella Bond there. Here's our little man, Colliburn.
He's gone now, Frank.
But he took him on, and it didn't quite pay off, Blackie. But I think you got her.
Yeah.
He's that sort of player, isn't he? Dynamite. If he breaks that tackle, he's away.
Yep. No, definitely, no.
So what's happening here? He's going to bring it back to take the kick again. So off half-back. Goes short, dangerous. It's come off, though. Felix Henderson. But the siren sounds to end the second quarter here this afternoon at Reed Oval. Hampden League live action. Under 23 Interleague football, and the Hampden League at half-time, 7-3-45. Lead the Ballarat Football Netball League 3-10-28. Alan Blackburn, a very, very entertaining contest, a 17-point advantage to the Bottle Greens.
Yep.
A few stats from that second quarter, inside 50s, goals, etc.
4 goals, 2, the Bottle Greens kick, 2 goals, 4 for the Ballarat side. Inside centre clearances, 4 to Ballarat, 3 to Hampden. Inside 50s, 15 to the Hampden for that quarter. And the 9 for the Ballarat side. Marks inside 53 apiece. Major goal kickers, Hamish Cook's kick 3 for the Bottle Greens, and Lewis's kick 2 for Ballarat.
A really cracking first half of under 23. Clinton Bolsh under 23 football competition. It's the cup we're playing for today. And the Hampden League looking to win their first game. This is the 4th one. And they are looking to win their first one here against the Ballarat Football League this afternoon. They lead this one at half-time, 7-3-45. Ballarat 3-10-28, and that is on the National Tile scoreboard. And Blackie, all thanks to Crawley's Milk Bar in Terang. Half-time. Bake at the break with the great man Mike Toon on the other side of this.
We'll have to find out a bit about Mike. How long we got? We haven't got that long, though. So
we've got 20 minutes.
We've got 20 minutes.
And I'll tell you what,
will that be enough time to
he has had a wonderful football career and a marathon career, and now heavily involved with the Greater Western Victorian Rebels. So that is on the other side with Alan Blackburn and Mike Toon.
That's how big he is.
Hampden League live and exclusive on Streamer for Badeness Rural, Sungold Fresh Local Milk, Warrnambool Kia, McDonald's and Harvey Norman Warrnambool.
Badeness Rural is locally owned and committed to serving the needs of the local community with a huge range of over 6,500 products and services backed by almost 150 years of industry experience and knowledge. The range includes pet and stock feeds, dairy, beef and sheep farming supplies, hobby farm supplies, rural equipment and tools, plus agronomy services including seed and chemical supplies. Drop in and see the team today at Badeness Rural, corner Raglan Parade and Karamat Road, Warrnambool.
Time to get up, time to walk to the bus stop, open up the shop, time for you, time for me, loving everything you see. The sun is up, time to take on the world this time. Time to wake up, time to climb to the top. Welcome to the world where the sun is always gold and it's waiting just for you. Time to get into life where the sun is always gold. Sun gold.
Hi, it's John from Curie Health Service, Elder Care Support Program. We provide support by helping Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islanders people aged 50 plus get registered with My Aged Care. If you're having trouble navigating the confusing aged care sector, give us a call on 55 67 1270 and we can help guide you through the process. Curie Health, always here for mob.
Need something welded or fabricated? See Warrnambool Sheet Metal. Commercial kitchens, benches, exhaust and new canopies, handrails, gates, mailboxes and toolboxes. There's not much Warrnambool Sheet Metal can't do. Braithwaite Street.
At Warrnambool Kia, there's only one thing we love to do more than watching the all-new Kia Tasman ads, and that's to get in and drive it ourselves. Test drive the all-new Kia Tasman now at Warrnambool Kia to see what all the hype's about.
Delicious meals, kids' playroom, function room, big screen TV, sports, live music, courtesy bus. Rafford East Tavern has something for the whole family. Become a Hump member for special discounts at the Thirsty Camel drive-through bottle shop. Whatever the occasion, make it memorable at Rafford East Tavern.
Getting a text back.
She texted back!
There's a McCafe drink for that. New drinks now at McCafe. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Warrnambool's Harvey Norman is the destination for electrical, computers, bedding and furniture. See your local team of experts from all departments for the massive range of products from the world's biggest brands. Explore TVs, audio, white goods and small appliances. Laptops, PCs, mobile phones and smartwatches. Indoor, outdoor furniture and recliners. Bedding and bedroom furniture all in the one store. Get the best advice from the local experts at the destination for electrical, computers, bedding and furniture. Your locally owned Harvey Norman, Raglan Parade, Warrnambool.
We're up here maintaining the power lines that supply electricity to the network. Work that's essentialist training is to perfecting your mark. Power core, essential as.
Time to get up, time to walk to the bus stop, open up the shop, time for you, time for me, love and everything you see. The sun is up, time to take on the world this time. Time to wake up, time to climb to the top. Welcome to the world where the sun is always gold and it's waiting just for you. Time to get into life where the sun is always gold. The sun goes.
Hampton League Live on 3YBFM.
Another quarter of Hampden footy. The Power Core. From the first bounce to the final siren, Power Core backs Hampden League footy because local footy is essential as.
Welcome back to the Reed Oval. Interleague under 23, Hampden 7-3-45 at half time against the Ballarat League 3-10-28, and a really good game of football, good conditions. Earlier game, the Ballarat were too strong in the under 17s, so we're going to do a little half time at the break. A special guest is Mike Tune, who's been involved with the Rebels for 10 or 12 years. Mike, welcome to Hampden League Live, mate.
Thanks, Blakey. I was just down there minding my own business, and I think Stewie looked down and said, I need a filler for 10 minutes, and Tooney can fill out 10 minutes, so yeah, we're here.
No, good to see you, mate. Good man. And, mate, we'll take it back to the start when you played with kids with Mildura and the Imps, so just tell us about that.
Oh, look, I was just a pretty ordinary country footballer, mate. I was no great shapes, but I played my junior footy and a bit of senior footy up at Imperials. My first coach was a bloke called Johnny Croft.
Yeah.
Johnny Croft was Matthew Croft's old man who played for the Dogs and grandfather of the young lads Croft who's playing there now.
Right.
A great fella was Crofty. He was a Werribee wheat farmer.
Right.
And I remember one of my first memories of country footy was Carlton came up and played a pre-season game.
Right.
Brucey Comben and Serge Silvani, going back to that era I am.
Wow.
And the guy that played in the ruck was John Nichols.
He was fairly handy.
And Johnny Croft was 19 and he took him apart.
Fair dinkum.
And they couldn't get him to go and play AFL. He would have been an absolute champion.
You hear a lot about that, don't you? Good country footballers didn't like going to the city. And
he was a Werribee wheat farmer, about 100 kilometres out of Mildura on the Adelaide Road. But yeah, look, I had a lot of fun. I enjoyed my junior footy. And
tell us, you got invited to Richmond for an under-19 game, mate.
Oh, Stewie's dobbed me in complete. Stewie's put me right in here. Yeah, when I went to Melbourne, I worked at 3XY as a kid. And the footy commentators there, one of them was Jack Dyer, the great Jack Dyer. And I think that's the only reason I got invited, because Jack said, he must have had a few grogs one night, and he said, come on down, Tooney. So I went and had a couple of practice nights, and there was 80 kids went for the under-19s, you know.
Fair,
and then on I think it was a Sunday afternoon, they had a trial game at Punt Road, a couple of trial games, and I played on the wing, I think, and I think I had 2 touches. Maybe I'm exaggerating there. It might have been 1. And the young kid on me had about 40. And I remember going back into the rooms afterwards pretty dejected, and one of the coaches came and said, you're a bit small and you're a bit slow and you probably don't come back. And I found out a little bit later that the kid that I played on was the great Billy Barrett.
Wow.
So no wonder I never got a sniff. That was it, mate. That was my career.
I'm a Richmond man, number 24 for the Tigers. Beautiful drop kick too. So he used to play in the centre though. So you reckon?
He did. Yeah, maybe I was in the centre. I can't remember. I remember leaving Punt Road and walking out. I was 17 and I think there was a tear coming down the cheek because it was all over, mate.
Now tell us about after that. You did you say you worked on the radio with?
Yeah, I worked with the great Jack Dyer and a bloke called Ian Major, and they did the radio broadcast, Captain and the Major, for a few years, and that was great fun. I loved old Jack.
Tell us about Jack Dyer.
Oh, look, he was as rough as guts. He was a great fellow. I remember one day we went up to. I'd just turned 18, and it was a day off, and he loved to go to the races. And we went up to Kilmore, I think it was, or Seymour, and he said, come with us, son, come with us. He took me to the races and a couple of other blokes, and they all got 3 parts cut, and Jack hands me the car keys to this dirty big old Ford Falcon of some sort at the end and said, drive us back to town, son. But yeah, I loved old Jack. He was a great fella.
So what did you actually do for the radio during the football coverage? What were you doing?
Well, I started off as a panel operator in those days. Right. The same as Bert Newton and all those guys. We started off as kids, and I used to go to the footy with the guys, and look, I was the boots. I was handing them this stuff, and every now and then they'd stick me on air and we'd have a chat, and I think I was made, but I made the coffee and I didn't do too much.
So you went to all the like the Glenferrie Oval.
Yeah, we went to Glenferrie.
Princes
We
Park.
went to Princes Park. We went out to Windy Hill. We went out to Collingwood. I remember, getting out of Collingwood and parking over the road at Luley Street there, and people throwing stuff at Jack when he was leaving because he was still a Richmond dog.
So there wouldn't have been many radio stations doing the footy back then.
Oh, there was only 2 or 3. Yeah, 3XY was mine. I think the ABC obviously did, and UZ I think did the races in those days, and maybe 3KZ did some footy as well.
Right.
But yeah, and at half time it was really interesting. Like half time, like now they do everything and they analyse and they do the whole thing. Half time we used to just cross back to the studio and they'd played 20 minutes of the Beatles, and Jack would have a couple of stubbies, and then they'd cross back and we'd be into it again. But it was good fun. It was great days. It was a great education for a young fella.
Yeah, what about how long did you stay?
I was there for about 3 years, and then I got a job back at 3MA. Mildura was home, so I got the opportunity to go back to Mildura as a young announcer.
Right.
And went back there for a while, and I did about 3 or 4 years there, and I didn't want to go to Cap City, and I thought, you know what, if you're not a John Laws, by the time you get to 40, what do you do? So I joined the great company of Coca-Cola bottlers.
Right.
And went to Adelaide for a few years.
As a sales rep?
I started as a sales rep, and then I came back to Victoria as a regional manager based in Horsham.
Oh, right.
So I spent 14 or 15 years in Horsham. It's where the boys grew up, and played some footy up there for St Mick's, and mainly got into coaching junior footy. That was when I first started coaching junior footy.
So a good company to work for, or pretty?
Yeah, it was a good company because it was the Adelaide bottler, the bottler based in Adelaide, and they were a good group. Except they moved us from Horsham to Mount Gambier to Canberra in 6 months, and I thought, I'm not in for this. I got 4 boys, and so we went back to Horsham, so got back there, got back into radio again, and then in 1989 I got an opportunity to go to Melbourne to the old double TFM, the old 3DB.
Right.
And worked down there as sales manager there for about 10 or 11 years.
Right.
And then they took over Gold FM, and then in 2000 I got the opportunity to go and manage 2 brand new stations on the Sunshine Coast in Queensland.
Wow.
So that was good fun.
That was good fun. We're talking with Mike Tune here. He's been involved with the Bellow Rebels for the last 10 years. And Mike, you would have seen a lot of changes in radio over the years, wouldn't you?
Oh yeah, it's enormously changed. There's like superstars like Davey Drinkle around now, mate. There was none of those in our day. But it's changed, and that's one of my loves. One of my other loves, obviously, is junior footy.
Yeah,
I love seeing young guys come through, and love the opportunity that Pardo gave me with the Rebels 8 or 9, 10 years ago.
Yeah, so tell us about that.
Well, it was pretty funny. My wife had to go to Geelong to have some denture work, some teeth work done. And I left her and went for a wander over towards Cardinia Park, and there was a practice team training over there. I didn't realise it was the Victorian Country Under-18s.
Right.
And I was sitting watching them, and this bloke, Pardo from the Rebels, wanders over, and we're starting to have a bit of a chat, and he said, "Do you want to get involved?" And I said, "I'd love to. I'm retired. I'm doing nothing." And sort of started there. So the first year that I got involved down here, Adam Dowie was coaching the under-18s, and Nolly Mugovan was coaching the 16s. So I got involved, and I sort of I sort of mentor the boys a bit. I team manage, and it's just great working with all these lads. So there's a dozen or 15 of them out here today that have gone through the Rebels, and it's just marvellous. You know, these kids are fantastic. I wandered into the rooms and sat in there, and I reckon every one of them comes over and shakes your hand and says g'day. And
it's good, isn't it?
Yeah, they're a great lot of kids. And
good to see. We had Cooter who put his hand up to coach the Ballarat side, and now you got Drew Petrie.
Yeah, it's fantastic, isn't it? Well, I tell you what, you boys know better than me, but have a look at the coaching panel for the Hampton boys.
We were saying that.
It's the cream of country coaches, you know, if you look down there.
Oh, no, it's good. And good to see Big Vardsey put his hand up. And, you know, Chris McLaren's been terrific for Croyd over the years. And
Chris McLaren, Cunnington, Dowie, all Nico, all assistant coaches. Yeah, come on, you know, it's great for these kids. But it's good watching the progress. Like, you know, Mac Peterson's a great example. Mac would be the first to admit he was no superstar as a kid. No, but geez, grown into a great senior footballer.
He's unbelievable.
You know,
he's
captain of this side,
captain of Croyd as well.
Yeah,
so,
and him and Tommy Bolsh have been great mates for years. And I know when we lost Bolshy there, that the Croyd boys and Mac and them, they were so strong for Tommy. I said to Tom this morning this afternoon we were chatting in the rooms, I said, we were having a bit of a yarn, just the two of us, and I said, go out and play it for your old man, mate. And go and play for the old man. And he's typical Tom, he says, yeah, I kind of forgot they named this after the old man. I'd forgotten that, Tooney, thanks. So, love the involvement with the lads, and, you know, whether they're playing AFL footy, and a lot of them have, or whether they're playing reserves footy for the District League, I don't really care. I like to go along and watch them.
And your involvement, and you talk to them, and, you know, mentor them if they want to talk to you about something.
Well, I'm 81 this year, mate, and I'm still hanging around, and
you're looking all right for 81.
I'm waiting until I don't tell the Rebels people that too much, because they might come along and say, it's time to go, Tooney. When I signed my volunteer thing with the AFL each year, I think I've got another year. So,
all right,
good
mate,
fun.
The umpires are coming out. The Ballarat League's out. So, Mike Tune, thank you very much. We'll go back to the studio
better
now.
Get Stewie back to do some work.
Talk to the great Double D. Thank you.
Good on you, Blackie.
Hampton League live and exclusive on Streamer for Badeness Rural, Sungold Fresh Local Milk, Warrnambool Kia, McDonald's and Harvey Norman Warrnambool.
Time to get up, time to walk to the bus stop, open up the shop, time for gift, time for me, love and everything you see. The sun is up, time to take on the world this time. Time to wake up, time to climb to the top. Welcome to the world where the sun is always gold and it's waiting just for you. Time to get into life where the sun is always gold. The sun don't.
If I want to buy that house, I'll need a conveyancer. I should get online and...
In 200 metres, take the third exit onto Liebig Street.
Southwest Conveyancing? But, oh, well, that makes sense.
Contact the Warrnambool or Portland office or southwestconveyancing.com.au.
Badeness Rural is locally owned and committed to serving the needs of the local community with a huge range of over 6,500 products and services backed by almost 150 years of industry experience and knowledge. The range includes pet and stock feeds, dairy, beef and sheep farming supplies, hobby farm supplies, rural equipment and tools, plus agronomy services including seed and chemical supplies. Drop in and see the team today at Badeness Rural, corner Raglan Parade and Caramit Road, Warrnambool.
Warrnambool's Harvey Norman is the destination for electrical, computers, bedding and furniture. See your local team of experts from all departments for the massive range of products from the world's biggest brands. Explore TVs, audio, white goods and small appliances. Laptops, PCs, mobile phones and smartwatches. Indoor, outdoor furniture and recliners. Bedding and bedroom furniture all in the one store. Get the best advice from the local experts at the destination for electrical, computers, bedding and furniture. Your locally owned Harvey Norman, Raglan Parade, Warrnambool.
Dr. Xavier McKinnon here from the locally owned and operated Hampden Vet Clinic. We're now in Warrnambool and we're ready to look after your farm animals and available 24/7 if you need us. Pregnancy testing, lame cows, calf disbudding, we do it all.
Hampden Vets. Give them a call. They're good at what they do.
We're up here maintaining the power lines that supply electricity to the network. Work that's essentialist training is to perfecting your mark. Power Core. Essential as.
At Warrnambool Kia, there's only one thing we love to do more than watching the all-new Kia Tasman ads, and that's to get in and drive it ourselves. Test drive the all-new Kia Tasman now at Warrnambool Kia to see what all the hype's about.
Getting a text back.
She texted back!
There's a McCafe drink for that. New drinks now at McCafe. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
You gotta get down to Ponting's, they're the expert crew, who are always here for you. That's where the locals go, and the tradies know. You gotta get down to Ponting's, we've got ya.
Hampton League Live on 3YB FM.
Another quarter of Hampden footy. The Power Core. From the first bounce to the final siren, Power Core backs Hampden League footy because local footy is essential as.
Bruce have just squared up with the Gold Coast Suns, who have absolutely proverbially crapped the bed at Marvel Stadium. And Boss, you are chewing the house down there, big fella, too. You are one of the loudest eaters I've ever heard, I reckon, on Hampden League Live. You are chewing like you would not believe.
Sorry, Matthew. It was Blackie's Lollies from SL Distributors.
He pulled them out. He literally pulled them out with about 2 minutes to go at half time and said, "Oh, I've got some lollies here too, boys."
I was a bit busy at half time, wasn't I?
You've done a great job too. Great chat with Mike too. Here you go though, the bottle greens to start this third quarter through Jack Walsh. Goes through the hands. That time of burn. Strong tackle going nowhere, and we're going to have a ball up. This 10 minutes, I reckon, boys, is going to be so important to start this contest.
Yes, Matthew.
Yes, it is, boys.
It is.
So, ball up. So, Bond.
Yes, it is, Alan.
Up against Cook. Cook actually run the tap there. Might have been a free kick to Ballarat. It is.
What's happened here? I'm just watching the game live on K. Is there a free kick to North Melbourne? They're going to win this game. Oh, Hardwick's going to go off his...
So Mackay...
Hardwick's going off his head.
How long to go?
18 seconds.
All over.
Mackay for Ballarat. Got it wide. There's a chance here for the Hampden League to bring it back in. Looking for Cook. He's kicked three. Oh, free kick. No, said the umpire. They're going to clear.
No.
This time through Henderson, Ballarat. No, now they're under extreme pressure because Bailey Mackay couldn't control it. Come back out there towards Edmonds for the Hampden League. He couldn't pick it up. There's a player down injured there too. Here's a chance for the Hampden League through Archie Taylor. Goes to the top of the square and Reggie Mast has taken a mark. And I think, Alan Blackburn, it's fair to say it was just through sheer persistence. They just kept, they just wouldn't let Ballarat get it out.
Kangaroos win after siren, all thanks to Matt Calhoun around the ground. That is some sort of victory, boys.
Where's Kelly's here?
Reggie Mast for the Hampden League's 8th goal and an early one in this third quarter. It goes bang, squeezed it through. I reckon he has, Reggie. And that is his second of the afternoon and the first of this all-important third quarter for the Hampden League. They'll go on to 8 goals, 351. Leading the Ballarat League 3-10-28, 2.5 minutes lead contracting time clock. Third quarter action, Alan Blackburn, that's the perfect start for the Bottle Greens.
Good centre clearance, and then they held it in there for a repeat inside 50 and a good square and kick, and Reggie Mars to a good mark and kicked truly. So 3 to Cook and 2 to Mars, so a good start by the Hampden League.
Yeah. That is unbelievable by the Kangaroos, boys. They were down by about 35 points at one stage.
Yeah, big kick in the bum for the Gold Coast, isn't it?
Absolutely phenomenal. So ball back in the middle here. The Hampden Bottle Greens, they draw first blood. Bond goes forward though for the Ballarat Football League. They're moving into for the Doomben Cup.
Oh, we have to watch that.
Pride of Jenny, half yours. Here goes Bedmaid though for the Bottle Greens. Edmonds drops what he'd normally swallow. He kicks out further afield to Desi O'Keefe. O'Keefe's got a player on over the top. Just misses both, to be honest, but Bidmate's good enough to go and get it. He just kicks it off the ground. That was Glenn Wright McGuan, who done well for the Ballarat across half back. So scrappy little bit of play
well
here.
done.
Does
Well
sensationally
done.
well.
He's
He's
not
going
gonna
to
ping
ping
him
him
for
for that. He made all the play. And
Blooming
Glenn Wright
Hector.
McGuan gets the resultant free kick for the Ballarat Football League. Gee, Scotty Carter, he's going to be up and about. The Kangaroos get up after siren. Go and watch the last 10 minutes of that game. Gold Coast Suns, nowhere. Ball goes over the back here. Walker, he gets it further afield to Tanner. Tanner, running shot on goal. They need this one, the BFL, and they get it. So there's the quick reply. So the Ballarat Football League, they go to 4-10-34. They trail the Bottle Greens 8-3-51, and Blackers good finish.
Yes, they had the numbers there, the Bottle Greens, but just got away from them, and they had numbers in the forward line for Ballarat, and a good finish by Tanner, ran in, straightened up, and they did need that one. So 8-3-51 the Hampden League, and 4-10-34 the Ballarat League. So they needed that, Poss.
They did, and he's been good this afternoon, Tanner, hasn't he? A couple of goals, and he kicked the first of the game, and he's been having a real contribution all day. Surprise in the Doomben Cup that Pride of Jenny's leading.
Pride of Jenny's out by 10 here, boys, at the 400. So Pride of Jenny, Declan Bates. The charges are coming. Birdman comes down the outside. Half yours back to the inside. Has Jenny got enough to hold on today? We're going to find out. Here comes the Birdman for Chris Waller. Over the top of Jenny. Will Jenny fight? No. Birdman goes bang. And that is a good victory. And Pride of Jenny Gallen in defeat. Half yours runs fourth, just not sure with the weight. There's a step out and a bit of distance for mine, but Poss, the Doomben Cup, Birdman.
Yeah, the Birdman, named after Jay Everell. So here's a chance. The ball's gone top of the goal square for the Hampden League. Where's Reggie? He's boiled it. Reggie, he'll control it, and he'll kick his third goal of the afternoon.
Oh, Reggie,
put that one down
good
for a Lucas
goal.
Brothers. Put your stack of the day today. Reggie, second of the quarter, his third for the afternoon, and the Hampden League go marching on. They are 9-3. 57, that it's on the Solomon's Flooring and Blind scoreboard. They lead the Ballarat League 4-10-34. Scotty Carter on the boundary for SC Concrete. Just sheer persistence by Reggie, and it's paid off.
Yeah, 3 goals. He's been an important player, Poss, hasn't he? Nice little break now for the Bottle Greens. What's that? 23 points, boys. So another one here would be really handy, but I'm still coming down on that great win by the Kangaroos, boys.
You give him up, mate. You'd had
You went
enough.
home at half time.
I wanted to sack the coach during the second quarter.
You actually said we're looking for a new coach.
Yeah, I'm a good judge, mate. Sorry about that.
You can turn anyone into a favourite, mate, that is for sure. What have the Ballarat Football League got here? Faruja, he goes back, this time to Stone. He was dispossessed. Peterson does well. Cutting off, take a nice mark. That was Banbury. That's Jack. Good player, Banbury. He's told to play on now. He squares it up. Bottle Greens' back six has been enormous all afternoon for mine. So let's go around the grounds, all thanks to Matt Cohire. A little bit of District League scores. Timboon Demons, 20 points up over Kalora Nurat. So they are back. Naranda, 10 points up over your Maryvale Tigers, Poss.
Oh, look at this.
Russell's Creek trail Old Collegians by a point. And that is all I've got for Around the Grounds, all thanks to Matt Gahai. That was good play by Miles Sinnott that time. Just missed the handball on the second go. Goes to get it again. Ballarat getting numbers out there on that far outer side. Banbury's there. Just pushes off his opponent. His handball misses the target. Mackay goes in. He gets it back further afield. Sells a little bit of candy that time. That was Henderson.
Well done.
And that was good pressure. And a good fist in the end by Desi O'Keefe. And we will have a ball up far out of side. So all of a sudden, Ballarat need the next goal here, Poss.
They do. They're under a little bit of pressure. And the Hampden League, as I mentioned before with Blakey, just their forward pressure is really good when they get it in there.
Yep.
They don't let it out until they've scored. So up they go. It's Kanar from behind. Knocked down but going nowhere.
I think they do the spread a bit better too. They move the ball pretty good, don't they, Hampden?
Yeah, their skills have been pretty good today. So Kanar got the tap down. Or he'll be pinged here because he took him on. And there'll be a free kick off half-back for the Hampden League. So kicks long down the line, looking for the man of the moment, Reggie, but chipping in and taking good markers, Little Edmonds. So Lucas Edmonds, he's been good this afternoon too, hasn't he? Through that midfield and out on that far wing. So he's just taking his time. He's going to retreat. Back to, is that Peterson down there, Blackie? Kicks down the line. Chipping in nicely. Here's a chance now. Out the back is Big Bondi. He kicks long to him. Surely he marks it. Magnificent under pressure. Bond tried to recover. And he'll win himself a free kick for holding the man. Gee, that was bad luck in the end out there by Holloway. But Big Taj Bond, must admit, he read the play well. He's seen the interception and he got back as quick as he could. He probably should have taken the mark. It was a good interception, but nevertheless, he's won himself a free kick, has Big Taj.
Pretty important kick, this one, boys.
And he'll go back and have a shot. He'll kick right on 50s, directly in front, kicking to the town end of Reed Oval here this afternoon. They need one. The Ballarat League, so Bond comes in, drop punt on its way. It's swinging to the right.
Swinging.
Just kicking, isn't it, from Ballarat?
Yep,
Yeah.
4'11", 35.
Plus probably 4 or 5 out in the full as well.
9:3:57, the Hampden League. We're 9.5 minutes in on the league contracting time clock. Third quarter action.
So here you go, the Bottle Greens again, far out of side. Good fist. He's wore Charlie McKinnon like an absolute glove today. Been a good matchup. So what are the Ballarat Football League? They need the next one, probably the next two, to be honest, because they are kicking with a slight little wind advantage, I reckon, a 1 goal at least in this third quarter. So McInerney wins this one down, comes through his Taylor. Quick kick goes forward, gathered by Keese, that's Harry. Back to Archie Taylor. Just puts his team under a bit of pressure. Gets it again, though, Taylor. He goes in, board to Jack Walsh. Walsh goes further afield to Byrne. Good body work that time by Battistella on Connor Byrne, but they've coughed it up. Free kick, though. And Battistella will get the result free kick. Sammy Battistella. He squares one up there to Lubick. Lubick's told to play on. Oh, he just got a high up and under. Pays off at the end, though. It was a nice mark in the end, and I think that's Pittard, Ollie Pittard on that far out of side. He's told to play on now. He kicks further afield. Ferrugia was the target, taking a nice mark in the end, though, was Little Hales. Wanted the advantage, but the ball will come back. So Cooper Little Hales, he's been a good target up forward for the BFL today. They need a goal, and they need it fast, Scotty Carter, all thanks to SC Concrete.
Yeah, they do. There's a chance here, boys.
Up they go. Oh, beautifully roved off the top. Over the top to Big Bondi. Can he bend over and pick it up? He can't.
Well done,
and it's
Hudson.
taken over the line by Hudson Owen, who has defended resolutely.
Good play.
And there'll be a boundary throw-in in the forward pocket. So scoring opportunity for the Ballarat League. They need one. They trail by 22 points. 11.5 minutes, third quarter. Hampden League match of the day, Interleague football under 23s today. Here we go. Bond in front, got the tap down. Couldn't control it, was Harry Keese, but they're going to clear it anyway, the Hampden League. It spilled out there towards Miles Sinnott. Sinnott got it across to Mac Peterson, but Peterson's handball along the line couldn't hit a target, and it'll be a boundary throw-in. But they got it out of the danger zone, Blackie, with a chance to set themselves up if they can win a clearance.
They have.
Got a good footy brain, Mac Peterson, hasn't he, boys? He just he reads the game so well.
Doesn't make many blues, does he? Pretty good player.
So,
Very good player.
Boundary throw in. It's going to be Little Hales in the ruck this time for the Ballarat League. Over the top, the kick went forward by Perkins. It's a high one. Up it goes. Spoilt, knocked on there by the Ballarat League, but to no advantage, and it's gone over the line out of bounds. This time inside their 50. Scoring opportunity for them. They need to get a wriggle on, though, because the Hampden League at the moment are in control. So, boundary throw in. It's going to be Tanner. Up against Kennard. No, it's actually Jag McInerney this time. McInerney got front position and actually probably won the tap out, but going nowhere. And there'll be a secondary bounce inside 50.
Pretty cold downstairs, Scotty Carter, all thanks to SC Concrete.
Pretty cold sitting on these lush concrete steps, sure, yeah, it is.
Fresh earlier today. Geez, that was a good tackle that time.
Must say, though, mate, perfect conditions.
It is perfect conditions. Kovacevic, he kicks forward for the BFL. Coming through there and couldn't quite pick the pill up. That was Liam Bidmate. And the umpire says, let's have a ball up. So, 13 minutes gone, third quarter. Hampden 9-3-57, Ballarat 4-11-35. It's on the national tile scoreboard. McInerney wins this one down. Kick comes forward. Straight out of bounds on the full. Resultant free kick will go to Kovacevic.
No,
it's a touch. It's a throw-in, Blackie.
Must have just bounced inside, mate.
So we've got a ball up far out of side. The two ruckman Little Hales will go up against McInerney.
You reckon the last touch will come in the Hampden League?
I'd say if the AFL are doing it just in that between the forward 50s, Blackie.
Yeah.
Here go the Bottle Greens, though, through Keast. Bark, who just loves a bit of space, gets it to O'Keefe. O'Keefe's got a player over the top if he wanted to use him, which was Bidmate. Goes further afield to Byrne. He runs himself into trouble, and that's holding the pill. And since Battistella's gone on to Byrne, I reckon that's been a good matchup. He's done well, hasn't he?
He has done really well, Battistella. So he's going to give the handball off to a teammate here. This is Kovacevic. Kicks down the line. Oh, good mark. No, he dropped it from behind Bolsh, but he's got time to recover, and recover well because he's hit Desi O'Keefe. Now, O'Keefe's got a player on his own. This is Liam Bidmate. Bidmate got it over to Reggie. Reggie goes short, just kicked it straight to his opponent. And this is Battistella again. So Battistella retreats this time, gets it out wide to Constable. So Constable, he too kicks it wide out towards Taj Bowman. Bowman goes wider again, so they're going to get out of the 50 here. This is Perkins, Fraser Perkins for Ballarat. Kicks down the line, up they go. Couldn't quite hold the mark was Jack Newitt for Ballarat, but he dodges around. He gets a little, it's only a little dribbler. It's not going to come off because the Hampden League are going to clear. Ooh. Here's a chance for Edmonds. No, chipping in well there was Henderson. So Henderson got it forward for Ballarat. Another kick, but all on his own and taking uncontested mark is Liam Bidmate, and he'll clear off half-back.
Good bit of pressure there by the Hampden midfielders, so to put pressure on the kick. Bidmate marks.
So ball on that far outer side. They got numbers here. McInerney and Bidmate on that far outer side. Sorry, I should say it's actually Holloway. Riley Holloway's been rock solid this afternoon. Start thinking about Matthews Patron, player of the day too, boys. And the Warrnambool travel pit stop menswear 3-2-1.
We're doing the 3-2-1.
Oh, I don't know. We better. Geez, that was a good mark. Beautiful mark. Well, that man again, Mac Peterson, when you're talking about Matthews Petroleum, he is going to be up there. Beautiful kick there to Buck. To Mast. Mast has got a running Bidmate. Just kicks into space to that man that I just mentioned. Bidmate, ball bounces up beautifully. Liam Bidmate, kick goes in.
Slips catch.
That was magnificent, and look at the work rate. That was sensational. Buck on the effort.
3 Blues players combined there, Stewie.
Yeah,
Master Bidmate to Buck.
Yeah, good call, Tildy. And Reece Buck will go back and have a shot. 30 metres out on a slight angle. This is to extend the Bottle Greens lead. So Buck, he's like a greyhound whippet. Comes in, kicks on its way, goes to the right. He's missed everything. When you give him a spruik, that's what happens. So anyway, Out of bounds on the full. So an opportunity goes missing. And the Bottle Greens searching for their first victory this under-23 concept, boss.
Yeah, and they'll be cock-a-hoot if they can get it with Vards and all these magnificent assistants. There's a good mark, good contested mark that's taken out there.
Hurt himself.
Yeah, it's Pittard. He's been one of the Ballarat's best today, Pittard. So kicks long down the line. Getting back in numbers though. Big fly from behind was by Peterson, but he couldn't control it. Now there's a chance for Ballarat to go forward, looking for and finding Big Bond, who's spending this quarter forward. So they're looking for a big target. He's got to move it quickly though, does James. So Taj Bond, outside 50, kicks a big kick. That's a monster.
What a kick.
It's almost got the carry. Oh, a beautiful mark from behind by Bolsh, was it?
God, he took out
that
the post too.
He saved that, you know. If that had cleared him, that was nearly a goal. Gee, that was a big kick. He comes out wide, it's come undone.
No.
And he's just got a hand to it, so there'll be a boundary throw in.
So was that Bolsh, boys?
That was a
Great mark.
that was a highlight of the day contender. Don't forget those pre-made meals down at Lucas Brothers Butchers, Blackie. They're magnificent. If you're batching at all, you just grab one, whack her in the fridge and whack her in the microwave, and Bob's your uncle. So here's a chance for the League to clear. And it's going to be it's holding the ball. Gee, that was hot. And the free kick's going to go to Fraser Perkins. He sounds like a V8 driver.
He does.
So Perkins... He likes his chances here. He'll kick from outside 50, Charlie. Fraser, rather. So, hasn't hit the scoreboard today, Fraser Perkins.
Left footer.
Comes in left foot. Nice kick again.
Good
Plenty
kick.
of carry. Got the distance, but just faded to the right. And one behind, so 4 goals, 12.
Wow.
The Hampden football, the Ballarat Football League, or have they already updated the scoreboard? Might be 4-12-36. They trail 9-3-57. We've played 19 minutes, league contracting scoreboard. Quarter 3, Hampden League live. Alan Blackburn inside 50s this quarter for both teams.
2 goals, the Hampden kick to 1 goal, 2. So both teams is pretty even, 7 apiece inside 50. So it's been played between the arcs this quarter, boys, a fair bit.
Mac Pearson gets another mark on that far out of side. Geez, he's played one hell of a game, the skipper. He has been sensational for the Bottle Greens all afternoon.
How was Tildy given? He was second the coach at 3/4 time, wasn't he?
Just a little pep up he needed, Blackie.
Certainly turned their fortunes around too, because they come charging home.
Hey, we could make the top 10 from here.
100%.
They're probably already in it, are they?
They've been touch and go, Poss, yeah.
Absolutely. Ball goes forward. There he is again, Peterson.
Is that him?
Yeah, of course it is, mate. Go and give him the Matthews Patron voucher, you blokes. Bolsh takes a nice mark, just shimmies one way, shimmies the same way, goes back inboard. Edmonds, they're under pressure here all of a sudden. Right foot snap around the body, hasn't got the legs touched. He's touched her. He just needed the shepherd it through. And it goes through for another more to score. So 4-13-37, that's Ballarat, 9-3-57, Hampden League. Good marks taken there by Brody Phillips. He's been rock solid this afternoon too for mine. Phillips, good kick to McInerney. Plays on quickly to Bidmate, who's got leg speed. Bidmate goes further afield. Misses Cook. Bird gathers. Steps through some traffic. Goes inboard. Kick hard to be good. Pay the mark. Yes, he does. And that was a nice mark at the end by Cade Lovell. So Lovell just pops one up. Hutchins was the target. Ballarat with some numbers. In comes Byrne. Kick comes out that time by Henderson, but it's going to come straight back. It's taking a nice mark. There was Phillips, who's been rock solid.
He has been good, Phillips, and he's found a teammate out wider. So, top of the goal square. Where's Reggie? No, he couldn't cluck that one in. Here's a chance now at ground level. That was for Glenn Wright McGuan.
Hurt his ankle here, I think.
He's cleared it out, so keep an eye on that one for Croyt Pharmacy down there, Tildy. He certainly has. He's getting up a little bit ginger. In the meantime, Ballarat are going to clear
rolled his ankle pretty bad here, I think,
Lewis.
boys.
He's coming straight off too. He wants off.
So Lewis got it out to his teammate in Jackie Newitt. Newitt goes into the forward line. Here's a chance running onto it. He'll have a snap for goal. McKercher!
Oh, he's missed it.
So McKercher.
Gee, this is not good for Reggie. He's hobbling off here.
Yep, right ankle, I think, Stewie.
Came down landed 4-14-38. The Ballarat Football Netball League, Hampden League 9-3-57.
Actually, left ankle, yeah, which is worse, being his kicking foot too.
Kicking foot, yeah. Hopefully it's
Well,
just
he's
a little
sore
roll.
too.
Hopefully
he's getting better though. He's putting a bit of weight on it now, which is what you like to see.
Hopefully. They can be a little unknown though.
So what's the go there, Tilt? Does he haven't come through the interchange? Does that matter? Or?
That's above me, Blackie. That's above me, mate.
He might be going to put the cue in the rack.
The way he went down, boys, that was a pretty decent ankle. But it's good to see he's putting more weight on Stewie, you're right.
He's definitely putting some more weight on, but you're right, Blakey. I don't know. I think you're going to go through the interchange bench. So.
Well, if you come off with the trainer, I'm not sure. Maybe Doc O'Keefe was standing behind the coach's box and said that'll do him, Vards.
So keep an eye on that one, Tilt, downstairs, all thanks to Clyde Pharmacy.
Been very good all day too, boys.
Been fantastic. This game's evenly poised at the moment. We've ticked over 22 and a half minutes, third quarter. It's the Bottle Greens leading this one. My 19 points. So have the Ballarat League got one in before three-quarter time. Uncontested mark by Big Bondi. Taj Bond. Been a good target, good focal point all afternoon. Bond, big long kick, goes forward, big fly from Holloway, back of the ball, keeping it in. Jeez, was that a throw?
Threw it.
I thought he did. Snap around the body, dangerous areas.
Killer.
Coming, oh, look at that from Owen, come through like a steam train,
Well
and he was
done.
going nowhere, and that was strong play. They're not happy with each other too. A couple of bulls going at it.
Oh, great play by Owen.
McKercher and Owen, that was brilliant. Strong play. Fish comes down, handball comes out, Keast is there. All of a sudden the intensity's
Oh,
lifted
up
a
a
bit
bit.
here.
Oh.
Phillips, he gathers. He's been great this afternoon. Beautiful kick. Far out of side. Nice mark too. That was by Sinnott.
No one to kick it
To
to.
Keast. Keast goes further afield. That's where normally Reggie'd be on the end of it. Hamish Cook gathers though. That was good play. Just ran himself into trouble there, the hammer. Byrne could have been pushed in the back. Umpire says play on. And you're right, boys. The
It's
intensity is lifted
I think
here, hasn't
Ballarat,
it?
no, they need to kick their next goal, don't they?
So this is big. The next 5 minutes, just on the cusp of three-quarter time here in this interleague game. I reckon the lights need to come on here too, boys. It's got dark.
It's gloomy.
It's 4:20 in the afternoon.
Hey, Stewie, Philip C from Hamilton Kangaroos.
Yes.
A backman for the Kangaroos.
Good player, mate.
Yeah, he's a good player.
He's been great all day for mine.
Yeah, Nixon got it out for Ballarat. Now they're going to retreat. Oh, he's holding the ball. No, he got it. No, he is holding the ball.
Binged him. Had to be.
Yeah, so free kick to the Hampden League. And this is Cook. Goes short. Did it go 15? The umpire said yes, and the mark's been taken by Archie Taylor.
Got a good leg on him, this kid too.
So Taylor, he's confident. He's going back. He's just outside 50. The man on the mark's about 10 metres in from the 50, so he'll probably kick from about 47.5 metres.
Son of BT.
Yes. So Taylor.
Had a good year this year too, this kid.
To get the Hampden League into double figures for goal-wise. Taylor's kick's on its way. It's swinging. It's a goal! Beautiful goal by Archie Taylor. And the Hampden League, well, they go marching on 10-3. Beautiful kicking, 63. That is on the Solomon's Flooring and Blinds scoreboard. The Ballarat Football Netball League, 10-14. Alan Blackburn, 38, 26, 25 and a half minutes, third quarter.
Same thing. They had it down there for 5 or 10 minutes in their forward line. They just couldn't convert. So Hammond get it up there once and kick a goal. So good goal by Archie Taylor. A good long goal.
Very, very impressive young footballer is Archie. And that was a great finish. As I see, he's got a good leg on him. It's impressive. So they've got all the answers at the moment. The Bottle Greens out to a really substantial lead now. Bond comes through with Kanar. Keast high up and under. It's going to be a contest. Good use of the body that time by Desi O'Keefe. Bouncing football. Edmonds gathers to Keast. Keast kicks further afield. Into space. Coming out there was Byrne. Just shrugs off one. Shimmies one way. Goes back inboard. Oh, cutting that off and taking a nice mark was Zane Lubick. So Lubick's been resolute for the BFL this afternoon. He's told to play on. He comes out of the commentary side now. Sinnott's going to float from the side with a big fist. Bouncing football. Look at Owen. Oh, he's hard as a cat's head. He loves the contest. Goes and gets it again. Handball comes out by Phillips to Sinnott. Back to Keast, back to Sinnott. Good football from Hampden. High up and under now. Byrne's going to just protect Shorley.
He's got a free kick, yes.
And Connor Byrne has got a chance to extend this lead and really make it hard for the BFL. He's directly in front, 33 metres out. Exactly in the same spot where Taylor had that shot to draw or to win the game against the Collingwood Football Club. It's nearly picture perfect in the same position, boys.
Except he's a left footer. He was a left footer.
So Connor Byrne comes in, kicks on its way,
Same result.
misses it to the right. No Pendlebury coming over to tap him on the shoulder out here, though, Blackie. And the Bottle Greens go to 10-5, 65. Ballarat 4-14, 38.
Well, can the Ballarat League get themselves back into this contest? I'm not sure, because all the momentum is with the Bottle Greens and they're playing some pretty good footy at the moment. And there, in fact, is a siren to end the third quarter here this afternoon at Reed Oval. Hampden League live Interleague action under 23. And at three-quarter time, the Hampden League 10-4, 64. They have a 26-point advantage over the Ballarat Football Netball League, 4-14, 38. Senate's accountant stats, Alan Blackburn, that quarter, inside 50s goal kickers.
Yes, 3 goals, 2 Hampden kick to 1 goal, 4 very inaccurate kicking again by the Ballarat League. Senate clearances 3-2 Hampden's way, inside 50s, 12 to Hampden and 11 to the Ballarat side. 3 marks inside 50 to Hampden, none to Ballarat. Major goal kickers, Hamish Cook's kicked 3, Reggie Mast also with 3. And for Ballarat, Lewis has kicked a couple, but a good break to the Hampden League at three-quarter time, boys.
Absolutely, and Moose at the Whalers Hotel, who's got the Ondo nightclub, best text and said free entry for the under-23 boys at Ondo nightclub tonight, if they can get the job done in this last quarter. So not a bad little thing. From the lights are on at the Reed Oval too, Hilly. He's finally opened up the purse strings and said, let's get these lights on because it's very, very dark and gloomy. Let's take a break. We'll come back with final quarter action on the other side of this.
Hampden League live and exclusive on streamer for Badeness Rural, Sungold Fresh Local Milk, Warrnambool Kia, McDonald's and Harvey Norman Warrnambool.
At Warrnambool Kia, there's only one thing we love to do more than watching the all-new Kia Tasman ads, and that's to get in and drive it ourselves. Test drive the all-new Kia Tasman now at Warrnambool Kia, see what all the hype's about.
Some people say there's more to life than drinks. I guess they haven't tried these ones. The delicious new range at McCafe. There's a drink for that. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Warrnambool's Harvey Norman is the destination for electrical, computers, bedding and furniture. See your local team of experts from all departments for the massive range of products from the world's biggest brands. Explore TVs, audio, white goods and small appliances. Laptops, PCs, mobile phones and smartwatches. Indoor, outdoor furniture and recliners. Bedding and bedroom furniture all in the one store. Get the best advice from the local experts at the destination for electrical, computers, bedding and furniture. Your locally owned Harvey Norman, Raglan Parade, Warrnambool.
Hi, it's John from Curie Health Service, Elder Care Support Program. We provide support by helping Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islanders people aged 50 plus get registered with My Aged Care. If you're having trouble navigating the confusing aged care sector, give us a call on 55 67 1270 and we can help guide you through the process. Curie Health, always here for mob.
Badeness Rural is locally owned and committed to serving the needs of the local community with a huge range of over 6,500 products and services backed by almost 150 years of industry experience and knowledge. The range includes pet and stock feeds, dairy, beef and sheep farming supplies, hobby farm supplies, rural equipment and tools, plus agronomy services including seed and chemical supplies. Drop in and see the team today at Badeness Rural, corner Raglan Parade and Caramit Road, Warrnambool.
Time to get up, time to walk to the bus stop, open up the shop, time for you, time for me, love and everything you see, the sun is up, time to take on the world this time. Time to wake up, time to climb to the top, welcome to the world where the sun is always gold and it's waiting just for you, time to get
The Flying Horse is more than just a pub. It's the perfect spot to kick back with friends or family. Indulge in a delicious meal from Ember's wood-fired kitchen. Celebrate in one of their multiple function rooms. Catch up with mates in the sports bar or TAB. Grab a slab from their Bottle Mart bottle shop. There's even a courtesy bus. Plus, don't forget their drive-through bottle shop brewing Piccolo coffee. For the perfect venue, it's gotta be the Flying Horse. Of course!
We're up here maintaining the power lines that supply electricity to the network. Work that's essentialist training is to perfecting your mark. Power Core, essential as.
Getting a text back.
She texted back!
There's a McCafe drink for that. New drinks now at McCafe. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
At Warrnambool Kia, there's only one thing we love to do more than watching the all-new Kia Tasman ads, and that's to get in and drive it ourselves. Test drive the all-new Kia Tasman now at Warrnambool Kia to see what all the hype's about.
Hampton League Live on 3YBFM.
Another quarter of Hampden footy for Power Core. From the first bounce to the final siren, Power Core backs Hampden League footy because local footy is essential as.
Yes! Oh, the Kangaroos. If you're joining us for the first time, they got up over the top of the Gold Coast Suns. I think it was out to about 35 points at one stage.
It was 35 points and a sack coach, wasn't it?
Oh, unbelievable. And our man Scotty Carter, he threw the bathwater out with the baby. I don't know whether that's right, but that's what he did. He wasn't happy. And here at three-quarter time, it's the Bottle Greens leading this one. What's that by?
26, is it?
26 points, Blackie. So it's going to be a big, big final quarter for the Ballarat Football League. And we might go downstairs to Scotty Carter. And I just want to get an injury update first, Tildy, on Reggie Mast. Will he take any further part?
He was moving a bit better, Stewie, so yeah, we'll have to wait and see, mate. But definitely didn't look great when he went down, but was walking around putting a lot more weight on that ankle, so that's good signs for the Navy Blues. But I can see now he looks to be taking the boots off, so maybe not now, but no. I wouldn't think it's a long-term thing, boys.
No.
What was he messaging from Drew Petrie, buddy?
Drew Petrie, I only called the end of Drew Petrie's speech, boys, and he's just, told the Ballarat boys just got to dig deep and find something now. Hampton League, very happy, in a really good position. Don't be frightened to play a bit of tempo footy, take speed out of the game a little bit, and let's get the footy in nice and deep and long. Deep entries, let's put Ballarat under the pressure that way.
So, we're about to commence the final quarter of this under-23 league competition here today at Reed Oval. Lights are on.
Lights are on.
And they're on at the hockey too. So up we go. It's Kanar, who won the tap.
He's been
got it down well.
Kanar.
It was nicely sharked too out there by Riley Hutchins. They're going to go forward quickly, the Bottle Greens, because Archie Taylor's got it. He kicks it long. Dropped to the back. Little Desi O'Keefe grabbed it, but he tripped over. Here's Byrne. If he can get control of it, he's following up. He's got it. He dropped it. He's got it. He's got it. He dropped it. Oh, it's going to be a ball up. And there's a player down for Ballarat too down there in the goal square.
Yeah.
Lubick, boys.
Matter of fact, he might be going to get a free kick, is he? No. He's going to ball it up. So danger territory for Ballarat. The Hampden League deep into attack. They lead by 26 points. The Ballarat League cannot concede too much in this last quarter. We've got an injury concern here for Karoit Pharmacy, off holding his shoulder, this young man. So let's hope for his sake and his club's sake that he's okay, but he's just nursing that, might be an arm or a shoulder.
I'll be collarbone.
He come off the ground. He hit the deck pretty hard.
Elbow, I think, boys.
Elbow is Tildy, so Karoit Pharmacy, up they go. Oh, Burns sharked it from the tap down, but he was going nowhere. And there'll be another ball up. Geez, he's electrifying, isn't he, around these stoppages?
He's been pretty well held, though, hasn't he?
Here he goes again. First to it again. He couldn't get the handball out. He's laid a tackle, which was good. They're under pressure, but they'll relieve here. This is Banbury for Ballarat. Kicks it long down the line, but a good mark. Taken out there by Riley Hutchins. And the Terang's Mortlake superstar put that one down, Alan Blackburn. for a Peter Bolsh Bridgestone Play of the Day contender. Good spoil applied there by Ballarat. The ball comes out to McKercher. He's in a little bit of space. He has a bounce, kicks it long, but he's going to have to come from behind. Was Ferrugia, but Tommy Bolsh stood firm and took the mark. So Bolsh kicks back to where it came from. Just a one-on-one, coming over the top. Bidmade, good mark. Liam Bidmade played a terrific third quarter. He goes short again, controlling the game now, the Bottle Greens, and this is Edmonds. He might give it back to Bidmade, no. So Edmonds from the Port Fairy Seagulls. Good long kick too. It's a great kick to the advantage of McKinnon. He couldn't mark it, but he's butted up. Well done, Big Charlie. Got it back out there towards to Keast, his teammate from North
Look at
Warrnambool.
this.
Keast out wide. Is this Bidmade? Steadies. Inside 50. Long shot at goal! And he's just missed to the left. Liam Bidmade. So 10-5-65. Solomon's Flooring and Blind scoreboard. Ballarat Football Netball League 4, 14-38. We've played almost 3 minutes. Final quarter, Alan Blackburn for Senate's Accountants.
Yeah, that was a good bit of run from behind. Bidmade would have been a nearly game over if he kicked that, but they're still in with a bit of a chance, the Ballarat boys.
Big leap from behind there was by Bidmade again. Oh, Ferrugia, he was a little one-hander, but they've managed to keep it in. It's just edging it forward. Oh, he threw it away. He literally threw it away. It came out to Harry Keast. Keast goes along, getting back his buck. He's got one finger to it, 2 fingers to it, but not 3. And it's gone over the line out of bounds, just inside the 50-metre line. Alan Blackburn.
Buck's played his role well as that lead up, centre half forward, take that kick down the line, and he's contested really well, Buck.
Yep.
Yes, Alan.
Yes, Alan.
Yes, hello, Ollie's going upstairs, Stewie.
Yeah, going all right, Tilly. And Possum's pumping the fist. I don't know if he's pumping the fist, but now I've realised it's Samirivar up against Aranda.
Well, hit the front of the Vale.
10 points up.
He's up and
Well
about,
done.
the big dog.
Long way to go, though.
Hey, lights are on in the room here too. Here goes Big Taji Bond. Bangs it long and strong. They need this. Bouncing football. Getting back Owen. And the ball goes through for a minor score. So they need to draw a couple of goals here from on the BFL. So Owen, he plays on uncontested mark there, taken by Reece Buck. So Buck goes out further afield.
Possum's excited.
To a teammate, which was Peterson. And he's excited. The Poss, we up and about, big fella.
You got the quaddy going up there, Poss.
He's burying it for the Tides. They got a big reunion down there today.
And look at that too.
He's looking at
Oh,
that.
yes, the big reunion possibly there tonight. The big fella tying one on too.
Yeah, well, I hope so.
Look out.
He looks excited as at that night at Crown.
Brings back memories in the league weekend for the great man.
I'll guarantee you, I wasn't.
Ferrugia. So he swings onto the right boot, goes forward, going
Well
back.
done.
That was a great spoil that time by Hutchins. And wrapped up in a strong tackle, Gussie Walsh done magnificently well for the Bottle Greens. So 10-5-65 Hamden, Ballarat 4-15-39, 5 minutes in the final quarter. Lights are on here at Reed Oval. And they've been magnificent all afternoon. It's the Hamden Football Netball League. They're looking to win their first Interleague contest.
Yep.
Against the BFL. They haven't been able to do it. We had John O'Brien on earlier and he'll be tuned in the Savo, listening in, the big fella. He'll be pumped to see how they go. Edmonds swings around the body, pushing the back surely. Could be 50. They're looking for it, but no. Miles Sinnott will get the resultant free kick for Hamden. Deep in defensive 50. So Sinnott, he's told to play on now, so he squares one up. Goes back that time to Phillips. Phillips can go across to Peterson, who goes inboard to Edmonds. Edmonds now, they're just picking their way through. This is good play, good football.
Look the better side now, Stewie.
Archie Taylor, he just chips it down, goes through the hands of Bidmate. Now there's a turnover. The big man Bond on the end of it. He's tried hard all day for the BFL. He chip kicks over the top. Great spoil by that man, Peterson. Peter Bolsh Bridgestone, highlight of the day. And the Mack truck goes bang. He's been enormous, boys, hasn't he?
Oh, he's incredible, and he just does the same. He's done the same thing today that he does every week, Matty, for Karoit. Like, it's not as if it's It's a planned thing for Croyd. He could just jump in here and do exactly the same thing, which is a testament to how the boy plays. He's a superstar. So boundary throw in. There a chance again here, the Bottle Greens. That might have been dropping the ball. No, holding the man. So free kick. You're going to get it out of defence. And this is a Miles Sinnott. So Miles will come wide and he'll find his teammate Gussie Walsh, but Gus dropped it. And it'll dribble over the line out of bounds right in front of the umpires' rooms here this afternoon, Reed Oval. They're in control of the Bottle Greens. They lead 10-5, 65-4-15. If you don't mind, 39 the Ballarat League, 7.5 minutes just about. League contracting time clock, fourth quarter action. Interleague footy. Our first opportunity for a win in this under-13 concept. Picked up there by Banbury.
Under 13.
What did I say? Under what?
We have to settle you down a bit, Vic.
What did I say? Goal! Yes, no. What was under 13? What age group was it?
13.
Under 13. So they were what?
Is lucky
Phil. I've had some checks.
Well, big fella's up and about with the Mirabelle Tigers.
Well, hang on, they haven't won yet.
You've declared him. You've done the Scotty Carter on us. You've said the Kangas were gone.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did, and you wanted your coach gone.
New coach.
Oh, maybe I did.
Yeah.
Well, I remember someone wanting their coach gone too, and then they went on and won 3 flags.
3 of the best, mate. Was the great Damien Harwood.
Yeah. I wasn't starting a petition or anything like that.
He turned the corner. It was the ball that he needed, boys. He needed a rocket, and he got it.
Why don't you suggest that to him tonight? He'd be in a good mood.
Oh, wouldn't he be nasty at that press conference right now, I reckon, as we speak. He got the Bottle Greens. They are on fire. Hutchins just urging players to run at him. Beautiful kick to Cook. He's been magnificent with 3 goals. He kicks the pocket, burns the target. Good fist to the end. He's done well, his opponent. That is Battistella. Since he's gone on to burn for mine, he's been brilliant. Felix Henderson takes a nice mark. The left footer. He goes inboard. He spots up a teammate, which is Bailey Ryan. So Ryan, another left footer with long hair and a headband, goes to McKercher, starting off this game. Goes back, left foot kick, goes forward. Getting back there was Owen, been rock solid and resolute in defence all afternoon for mine. The back 6 has been magnificent. Bolsh, Peterson, Phillips, and of course
Hudson Owen, yeah.
Beautiful ruck work that time. Here goes Holloway. Chuck him in that back 6 as well. Now it's a foot race. Buck up against Newitt. Newitt gets back there, but you want to be good because if Bucky gets into open space, anything can happen. Little kick goes in, ball. Kick out to be good, misses the target. The hammer, can he gather? He's done pretty well there, the big fella. The Ballarat defence, they're under a little bit of pressure, but they hold up, and that was good play. And a beautiful kick to Pittard.
Yeah, Pittard clears. He's been good for the BFL today, that's for sure. Got to have to McKercher. McKercher will give it back to Pittard. Pittard kicks inside 50, but McInerney will get back, big jag. He got it, and he's taken it over the line out of bounds. Right in front of us at the commentary position here this afternoon. 10-5-65, the Hampden League 4, 16-40, Ballarat. So McInerney will contest this ruck duel with Big Bundy, Big Taj. He's been good for Ballarat today too. Hutchins and McInerney have tried really hard too for the Bottle Greens. So McInerney, it's not a great throw in. It's going to favour Big Bundy. Comes out there towards little Desi O'Keefe. Desi paddles along in front of him. Harry Keith is there riding shotgun. He grabbed it. He threw it away. Play on, said the umpire. It's picked up nicely out there by Banbury. Banbury's kick went back into Bond and he'll earn himself a free kick.
Big man, isn't he,
Big
Bond?
Bondy, he's a beautiful kick too.
Yeah.
It's right around the man of the mark if you don't mind. He'll have a ping from outside 50 metres.
Home.
Give him the sausages.
God, that's
That
a
is
good
a
goal.
Lucas Brothers Butcher snag of the day from Big Taji Bond. Just took the man on the mark on, ran around him, steadied from 50 and went bang. So, the 5th on the board for Ballarat, 5-16-46. They trail the Hampden League 10-5-65. That's 19 points. When I went to school, Blackie, 11 and a half minutes gone.
There is a pulse for Ballarat, though,
You
isn't
think?
there? There is, definitely.
Just only 3 kicks.
We'll ask Tildy. Can they come back like the Kangaroos down to the boundary line for SC Concrete?
Is there a chance? You've got to, you know, what are they? 19 down, and they've had 20 score and 21 scoring shots to 15. So, yeah, they're a chance still. I still like the Hampden League from here, though.
They need one more goal, I reckon, the Bottle Greens, just to shore this one up.
Isn't it good, boys, to see Riley Hutchins getting a good run at it this year? He's had a bad run of injuries.
Good player, mate.
He's a good player.
I'll tell you what, that big Bond, if AFL club's looking for a ruckman, you kind of think he could just slot in somewhere because he's got a few tricks, the big man. He's pretty mobile.
He is.
So here they go, the Hamilton League into attack again. Buck just fighting for the contest, as is Byrne. The umpires have done a great job this afternoon, boys.
Yep. One of the Ballarat boys out there too, boys, which is the one up this end.
Yeah.
He looks a Huey Worrell lookalike, doesn't he? Down there.
Moves a bit.
So stepping through traffic, that was good play that time by Perkins. They're on the run, they're just full of run at the moment. Getting back Tommy Walsh, geez, that was courageous, but scouting it beautifully for the BFL kick. Goes forward, Tanner's the target, front
he's got
on
a free
contact. Here's another one, because this will be a certain goal. So this will bring the margin back to 13 points. Have we got another Gold Coast North Melbourne contest on our hands here at Reed Oval? They are coming, Ballarat, they are not stopping. And Tanner at the top of the 10-yard square. This is for his third. And he's played and spent a bit of time in the ruck and also key forward all afternoon. So all of a sudden, the Hamden League, under a little bit of pressure, comes in, Tanner kicks it, and it is a goal. So the Ballarat Football League, they go to 6-16-52, and that is his second Tanner.
Yeah.
Hamden League 10-5-65. So Scotty Carter, all thanks to SC Concrete, it is game on.
Yeah, certainly. It's a long way to go yet, Stewie. Ideally, the Hampton League, obviously, the obvious thing to do now is kick the next goal, but if that's not possible, they just need to take a bit of heat out of the contest. A bit of tempo footy, a bit of kick mark. If you can't do that, then look to make a few stoppages in a row.
So this centre clearance, all of a sudden, they've got to kick another goal, Hamden. I said that 5 minutes ago. They've got to get another goal. They can't just defend what they got here because Ballarat are coming. And they are charging. So back in the middle, it's going to be McInerney in the ruck for the Hamden League. Fist comes down. They're going to get the centre clearance. Beautiful step through that time by Kovacic, but it was cut off by Holloway. Takes a nice mark. He plays on quickly to Jack Walsh. Walsh now for the Hamden League. Kicks further afield. The big men fly Buck over the back of the pack. They're looking for a free kick. Ball goes forward. Charlie McKinnon. He's been worn like a glove, but getting back there was Jack Newitt for the BFL, and that's a beautiful kick. Swinging onto his left boot and going inboard. That's Harvey Lewis. He's kicked a few this afternoon. So all of a sudden, just the runs coming from the BFL, they are everywhere. Nice little kick, goes through the hands that time, overrunning the football. And Bidmade's in there for the Hamden Bottle Greens, and he's going nowhere. And at the 15-minute mark, it is a 13-point lead here to Hamden, 10-5-65. Ballarat 6-16-52.
Yeah, well, they're fighting to the death, aren't they?
McInerney's got doing a lot of ruck. I'd say young Kanar must be injured for the Trang Mortlake ruckman. He hadn't been on for a while.
Clearance was by Harry Keese, but it's going to come back. Are they running out of legs, the Bottle Greens?
Collegians leading Russell's Creek, all thanks to Matt High by 2 points, boys. Ash Gelson just sent me that one through.
Yes, and the Tigers have got up over the Noranda Blues, which is a great win.
Yeah. Oh, big win, Poss.
Here we go.
Here goes Lucas Edmonds for the Hamden League.
It's all about the bounce.
What ball?
No, it was already through.
Already through for a minor score, so... She's Hamden go to 10-6-66. They lead this by 14, 6-16-52. Next goal so important. BFL now, nice little kick straight up the guts to Jack Newitt. They've been running all day, both these sides. The big wide open spaces, lights on here at the Reed Oval. That was Glenn Wright McGuan. His kick was good to a teammate. Inboard they go once again to Bailey Ryan. Another left footer. He kicks further afield. The kick was good too to Harvey Lewis. So they're picking him apart now. Lewis plays on quickly. The kick comes in. Ball Tanner goes through his hands. He gathers. Little kick off one boot. Bolsh.
Oh, well done.
Well done.
Tommy Bolsh in the last line of defence.
Just needs to find a target here.
He does need. They just need to settle down. But gee whiz, they are coming. He's got little Desi O'Keefe short. He goes longer. It's a scrubber of a kick too. Getting back taken too high there was Gus Walsh, and he'll get the resultant free kick.
Yeah, so Gussie Walsh, the Cobden flyer. His kick's not great. It's gone out of bounds on the full. Just need a little bit of composure needed down there on the back the boundary line. SC concrete.
Exact word. Possibly just need to keep the heads bit of composure here.
Harry Keast. He might do it. The North Warrnambool Eagle got it out to Reese Buck. Now Buck's got a player on his own. It's McKinnon if he can get there. He can't. Now he's there. It's a contest, but it's forced over the line out of bounds. It's where they want it, though. It's at the scoring side of the centre wing for the Hampden Football Netball League. They're 66. They lead by 14 points. 7.5 minutes almost for final quarter action. Interleague footy under 23 style. Hampden League live this afternoon. Hope you're enjoying it. There's the boundary throw in. McInerney got a hand to it, but not really a decisive bounce. It came out there to Nixon. That's Isaac for Ballarat. He's wrapped up in a tackle.
I reckon the Hampden League out their feet a bit here, boys. They've just lost a bit of run, haven't they?
Yeah, so big McInerney's coming off, so Kanar back on.
Yeah, they...
Tap down. Held by one. Oh, holding the ball. That was hot. The free kick's going to Ballarat.
Bloody hell.
Didn't give him a lot of time.
Ballarat umpire.
I just wonder if they might throw Connor Byrne on the ball here, boys. He's been pretty well held inside the forward 50.
I agree, Tilt. They got one out here. It's a size difference, and Nixon couldn't take the mark in the end. It's a recovery. Here's a chance. Big Bundy! Couldn't mark it. It's got to the bottom of the pack. It's picked up by Banbury. Banbury goes forward. Here's this little shark man off the pack. Here's Lewis, Harvey Lewis. He's their equivalent to Connor Byrne, I reckon. The handball goes over the top. Running it out for the Hampden League is... that was Edmonds, I think. It comes back over the top. Oh, too high, was it? On Walsh, Gussie. They're going forward at a good mark taken. He juggled it in the end by Cook. He's been fantastic.
Cook across forward for the Hampden Football Netball League. So Cook, he kicks further afield in the pocket, burns a target. Scouting beautifully was Charlie McKinnon. Snap on goal. He misses everything, and it goes out of bounds, and that is out of bounds on the full. So it's a 14-point lead here to the Hampden Bottle Greens. 19 minutes gone, final quarter action.
Only been the 2 goals kicked for the quarter, both by Ballarat.
Both by Ballarat, so they are finishing this contest full of run. Bonds the target, getting back and take off, pushing the back. I thought it was good use of the body by Bolsh that time. Taj Bond gets a resultant free kick. He's been important. He plays on. So they got plenty of run here, Ballarat. Drew Petrie, that's what he said. I want to see you take the game on. Could have been a mark. Umpire says no, play on. That was from Tanner. Hudson Owens in there again. He's been sensational. Little paddle forward. They got going. This is Banbury. He has 2 bounces. Banbury goes bang! And Ballarat, they are in this contest. It's 8 points now. They go to 7-16, 58. The Hampden League at 10-6, 66. And Banbury with a piece of magic at the 20-minute mark of the final quarter. And Blackie, that was sensational. And all of a sudden, the Hampden Bottle Greens under a bit of pressure.
Yeah, ball that close to the boundary should have probably nearly been killed, but he kept it in and had a run, couple of bounces, kicked it across his body, and they're back in it. They're back in it for sure, Tilt.
Definitely are. Game on. Going to be exciting last 7 or 8 minutes here, boys. That was just perseverance and persistence by Ballarat keeping that footy in there. You know, about 60 out from goal.
Yeah.
So back in the middle. We've got a ball game. 8 points the difference. They're coming, and they're coming again, because here's a chance to go forward over the top. The handball missed its target in Kovo Vekic. He's kicked it long inside 50. Here goes our man Ferrugia with his wily buzzer haircut. He can't control it. It's picked up nicely out there by Sinnott. That's Miles. Miles Sinnott got it to Buck. He's pretty cool under pressure here, Big Reese. His kick was terrible, but only went to Hudson Owen. It went 2 metres, and there'll be a ball up. He was very laconic there, old Reese. He was in no hurry at all. But I tell you what, a goal here, boys. And it's on like Donkey Kong. There'll be a ball up. It's going to be Kanar up against Little Hales. That's just a small storm. The ball goes over the top. There's a handball over the top again to Harry Keast. Harry Keast goes long down the line. Getting back.
Come on, Charlie.
Where's Mac Peterson with a good mark? Charlie, he's got it, Charlie McKinnon. He's got Connor Byrne running the same way as the footy. Here we go. Watch for Connor. No good mark under pressure. No, it's spilled out. Thought he marked that, holding the ball.
Yeah, he's injured too, Cook. He's a bit sore in that knee, boys. I'll just keep an eye on him till he...
Free kick. I think he didn't quite go early enough because Connor Byrne read the paper and he said, I'm off, but he couldn't get it over the top. So, they're a chance again. 1-on-1. Good use of the body. Out there was by Nixon. Isaac running with Midmate. Free kick to Nixon. Oh, 50. Could have been 50.
Sure about that, Blackie. Not sure about that one.
He just dropped it too, Midmate. He was lucky there. So, right. Who we got? Getting it back, almost taking a good mark for the Hampden League was Holloway. Ball spills to ground, over the top by Kanar. Bondi tried to... He's grabbed it, Bondi. He's had a snap, but it's smothered. He's been injured too. That's Harry Keast. Here's a chance now. Back out. He's thrown over to the top. That was Sinnott. Sinnott, and the trouble. Here's a chance. Snap! It's a goal! It's a goal! By Ferrugia! Ho-ho! And it's 2 points the difference. Wow-wee.
Harry Keast looks dropping coming up,
limping
boys.
off for Croydon Pharmacy.
Bond's down too, boys, for the BFL. There's some sore players
He
here.
got smashed.
That is a Lucas Brothers Butchers snag of the day by Ferrugia. Conrad.
Ferrugia. So this is 4 goals in the last quarter, and they've all been kicked by the Ballarat Football League. They are out on their feet here, the Bottle Greens, and they need a bit of composure.
Bond looks pretty badly injured here, boys, I think.
Yeah, so they're coming out to they're going to get him up. No, he's stand up now. That's good signs.
Good,
He's been magnificent. He's staying out there too, the big dog.
Might go back to the goal square.
That was a good goal by Ferrugia. Left foot off one step, just floated through. What do you do now, Tilt? Do you drop a spare man back? What do you do?
Well, I think they probably need to score another goal, Stewie, because, I mean, there's still probably 4 to 5 minutes to go, do you think?
Cook's gone back. So Cook's
they
playing.
push one back,
So they push one back here.
Be interesting to see if Ballarat, they'd have to even it up, you'd think.
You'd think to finish this quarter, they're going to get another centre bounce, so they're into attack once again. Ferrugia, that was a strong contest. Coming through, gets it again. Left foot, high up and under, going back.
Good mark.
Matt Peterson.
What a mark.
Put it down as a Peter Bols highlight, the skipper. That was sensational.
Needs to use the spare man here to target.
So Peterson comes out, broadcast side, Cook's the target. Good contest. Reading it beautifully well there was Jack Walsh. The ball stays in. McKinnon's a target. Happy to see the ball go out of bounds. The Hampden League lead this one by 2 points. 24.5 minutes gone. Final quarter. 4 goals in the last kick. The last quarter all kicked by the Ballarat Football League. And the ball 70 metres out from the Hampden League goal line. It's going to be Kanar this time up against Little Hales. Kanar wins it down. Ballarat just winning all the one-on-one contests at the moment. They go forward into attack again. Bolsh gets back for the Bottle Greens. Scanning it well. There was Little Mackay. Bottle Greens with numbers though through Sinnott and Mac Peterson. He's tackled across the line and happy to do so and chew a bit of time off that clock, which has ticked over 25 minutes.
Kept his head well and took that tackle then, Peterson.
25 minutes. It's a scoring opportunity for Ballarat. A goal in time on. And it'll be a big effort required by the Hampden League to get back then, so it's going to be Kanar. Up they go. Tap went down. Grabbed nicely by Perkins. Got a little handball. Out to Stone. Stone's kick forward. Desperate dive. Here's a chance. Running back is Bidmate. Bidmate handballs to himself to his advantage. He does it again and he'll run it over. He's got a free kick.
Well done.
Yeah, nice composure there for the Warrnambool superstar, Liam Bidmate.
Well done. Can't be long to play, boys, either. They've been short enough quarters, so we've ticked over nearly 26 minutes here.
Yeah, they've kicked 4. So Hudson Owen there needs to take his player away because we've got one here free, which is Riley Holloway if he wants to switch it. But I think he's going to go the safer option. So Bidmate down the line. Big kick, big pack. Up they go. Fly from behind. No one can take the mark. It's at ground level. Stacks on the mill. We might see a ball up. No, it's come out, has it? They're still desperately in there trying to get out. Good umpiring, let it go. It's come out, it come to Edmonds. Edmonds has kicked down the line. Little Desi O'Keefe can't quite control it. Ballarat have got the numbers.
Good tackle, great tackle.
No prior opportunity, said the umpire.
That's what you want to see, though. If you're Nathan Vardy, you want to see that in the last quarter, the last couple of minutes of an under-23 game, boys, don't you?
As opposed to an under-13 game, Matty.
Brilliant.
And it was great.
Cook's still spare behind the footy here too, boys.
Far out of side now. Hutchins comes through. That was good play. Stacks on the mill. Bottle Green's getting numbers around this contest. Can't be long to play. Free kick's been plucked out here. It's going to go to the Ballarat Football League, and it's going to go to Kovacevic. So Kovacevic kicks further afield. Not his best kick.
Walsh, is it?
Is that Hutchins or...
And take
Walsh, is it?
It might be.
It's hard to see.
Far out of side. It might be Lovell, actually, boys. No, it's Hutchins. I can tell by that running style. So Riley Hutchins kicks further afield. Ballarat getting numbers back. Bouncing football. Cook gathers. Handball over the top. Oh, geez, Desi was nearly out there. Here they go. It's their last throw of the dice for the BFL. Well done by Byrne. Wrapped up in a strong tackle. Umpire says no opportunity.
He was going to pay it.
He was going to pay it. You're right, Blackie, he was.
27 and a half minutes gone, so there's not long to play. It's the Hamden lead by 2 points. Looking for their first win in 4 goes in the Clinton Bolsh Cup. Come on!
Well, the goal here will seal it for them if they get one. Ballarat desperate to get it out of their back line, and they have done that. Kick down the line, running after it there was Bolsh.
Well
he
done.
pushed it forward, comes out towards Sinnott. Sinnott goes down the line. Gee, he's under siege here, the Hamden League boy, if he can get
Tired,
there.
are they? They're tired, boys.
Deliberate. I know.
But he got it where he wanted to get it. It's about 55 metres around for the Hamden League goal.
Not long to go for mine, boys. I reckon the siren will go any tick of the clock.
On the member stand side here this afternoon, so boundary throw in. It's Kanar, good punch too. Nice punch out to the advantage there of Hutchins. Hutchins, he kicks. Riley Hutchins has kicked a Lucas Brothers Bushes. Snag it away to probably seal it for the Bottle Green.
Home we go, boys.
11-6-72 on the Solomons Flooring and Blind scoreboard. Ballarat 8-16-64. Alan Blackburn, the tap by Kanar to the advantage of his Terang Mortlake teammate was sublime.
Unbelievable. And the finish was fantastic. So we'll just have to give him the Lucas Brothers snag of the day, I'd say.
How good was that? Beautiful ruck work and a great finish by a bloke that is in sensational nick in Riley Hutchins. And that was pressure personified. And Hamden, they are going to win this. Don't worry about that, boys. They lead this by 8 points. Big fist by the big man, Kanar, coming through there once again for the Bottle Greens is that man, which is Lovell. And we have got another ball up, but there can't be long to play. Ballarat have been resolute. They've been gallant. It's been a big last quarter. But Nathan Vardy and his men are going to get the job done here in under-23 Interleague football. It's been a nice, open, free-flowing game of footy, boys. Wrapped up, holding the ball, no. And Scotty Carter, all thanks to SC Concrete, the crowd really got into this last couple of minutes, haven't they?
Oh, it's been a great game in the league footy, boys. It's been exciting right to the final siren.
And I think it means something. You can tell this desperation. I think it means something to the boys. Here they go again. Little Desi O'Keefe got it out. It's going up there towards us. There he is again. A step and goal. He's missed this time. It wasn't Riley Hutchins.
Number 9.
Archie Taylor.
It was Archie Taylor. And there is the siren, boys. The Bottle Greens.
We've won.
Are victorious in Interleague football. The Reed Oval here this afternoon.
What a good game.
Magnificent game of football. This is what football at this level is all about. The best of the best in the Western District in under-23s. The Hamden Football Netball League 11-7. 73 have defeated the Ballarat Football Netball League 8-16-64. Alan Blackburn, Senate Accountant stats that quarter. They just kept coming, Ballarat, didn't they? But that last magnificent goal by Hutchins sealed it.
Almighty scare. They kicked 4-2 Ballarat in the last quarter to 1-3 for the Bottle Greens, and Riley Hutchins sealed it.
Hey, boys, I'll just have a quick chat to Vards. Sorry, Blackie.
Yep, you're all right.
That's hard, mate. That was an interesting last 5 or 10 minutes there.
Oh, it was, mate. They did their best to get themselves back in the game, but I think we played a good solid footy for most of the game, and it is a little bit easier to chase that lead when you can throw everything at the opposition. So I think Ballarat were in that position, but for the boys to fight and find a way in the end to have a win, it's really, really exciting.
I thought in the first quarter in particular, mate, gee, I thought your back six stood up strong. They were under the pump in that first quarter. They were under siege and stood up really strong.
Oh, mate, you're right. Our back six, it looks like they've played together for the last 5 or 6 years. The way they were supporting each other in the air, on the ground, they looked really, really comfortable back there together. And, they were under the pump, but they were able to find ways to either get it across the line and reset or win their footy themselves. So, along with the forwards as well, so they were very similar in terms of their ability to work together. There was no one flying against, another bloke. They just seemed to work seamlessly together, which is amazing for pretty much a week of footy together.
Last question before I let you go, mate. I heard one of your addresses, you spoke about energy and enjoyment, and that certainly seemed to be the case amongst the boys today because, it would have been easy to probably roll over in that last quarter, but they dug really deep.
Yeah, I think, mate, footy's meant to be fun. Obviously, this level of footy, it's less about structure, less about game plan, and more about blokes bringing out their strengths and really enjoying being part of the opportunity. So, I wanted to promote energy and excitement for the week and really being excited for the opportunity. And I think it did. It come out and it showed. And I think the boys really cared about winning in the end, which is great.
Thanks for your time, mate. Congratulations. Great win.
Thanks, mate.
Great stuff downstairs. And, Scotty, if you can just try and get Mac Peterson, I reckon. I'd love to get a few words off the Mac truck.
Yeah, well, mate.
He was sensational, the skipper today. I thought he was brilliant across the whole game, wasn't he, boys, across half-back. He's had such a sensational year. And the whole team, they played magnificently well, didn't they?
Yeah, you'll probably have to go and get the trophy, though, I think, Stewie, being captain, I think. But anyway, I'll go and have a go anyway. 24. I think we gave him 3 votes last week too, didn't we?
He's had back-to-back good games.
He was certainly that back. They're right about that back six. I said at the start of the game, pretty good back six, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. And the thing is, that in these modern times of footy, a lot of these boys out there, and a huge percentage of those boys out there, they all know each other now, don't they? Back in the day, you didn't used to talk to the opposition. They probably mix with each other socially, a lot of these boys, and I don't think it takes too much to bring them together as a team. And it's fantastic. It's a great concept. Look, kudos to the Ballarat boys. They were fantastic, and they never gave in. And as I said, they could have said, "Oh, look, this is too hard. That last quarter, we're down a bit. Doesn't really matter. It doesn't really mean much." But they just stuck at it, and they just never went away, and they made the Hampden League boys have to finish it off, and Riley Hutchins certainly does that.
And they're right about it. The under-23 concept is magnificent because everyone puts their 100% into it, don't they?
Yeah, and that's what it's all about, and these young kids getting opportunity. And I said at the top of the day, we won't forget our great mate Clinton Bolt, not with us anymore, but this is the concept that was his brainchild, and it's brilliant to see. So that's what it's all about, and he'll be smiling above today because the Hampden League finally got the win that they've been trying to do for a fair while.
Hey, I'll just have a quick chat to me old mate Wiggsy here, our fellow Hampden League Live member. Geez, mate, you look busy on that board all day today.
Yeah, mate, it was not something I think I enjoyed that more than coaching. I can get on, but very happy to hand that over to Vars. But no, the boys did a really good job, and with Cunners and Nico and Macca, yeah, terrific.
Which one of you boys come up with the good idea to put Cook behind the footy in that last couple of minutes? Because that was pretty hectic.
Oh, yeah, it was getting a bit hectic. It was getting a bit scrambly. Yeah, I think so. No, I was sort of looking for get Connor Byrne on the ball. I'm saying they kick the goal, get in front, get him on the ball, get him in the middle. I thought
funny you said that. A learned commentator said that during.
Yeah, I was sort of thinking maybe when they probably left that a bit late, but anyway, no, I think, and then Cookie going behind the ball, it was sort of, they just really came really hard, and look at the scoring shots, and they'd be probably going to it, but I think our guys definitely deserved the win. They played really well.
I actually said during the call that isn't it good to see Riley Hutchinson getting a good crack at it?
Yeah, absolutely.
He just won the medal too, Tildy.
The boys were just saying he's meant to be sweeper that last stoppage. He just spat forward and was going. But then, as soon as he got it, I think we all said he's going to kick this, and he did. So really good finish. But yeah, great for our guys.
Because he has had a tough run of injuries the last couple of years, and he's a quality player.
Yeah, look, he is. He's really he's class. He's laconic. But some of his field kicking today, just being able to pull the ball off the line a little bit was excellent. So he was terrific.
The other guy, I thought the back six were awesome in the first quarter in particular. But I've heard good reports about him. Hudson Owen's a good player.
Well, just saying that, I just said to Macca, I've said, you could go to him tonight and go, mate, that's one game and now you'll be probably a lock for interleague football as long as you're eligible, because he's played really good in clubland, but gee, he was good. He just looked totally suited to the increased speed and, but, you know, so fantastic for him.
Good on you, mate. Thanks for your time, and we'll catch up during the year.
No worries.
Thanks, mate.
Catch up during the year with the great Tildy.
I meant on Hampton League Live, mate. That's what I meant.
Catch up during the year. Hey, Rolly Hutchins just won he just won the medal, the VCFL medal for best on ground. What a great game from Riley Hutchins, and Vards is up there just to collect the trophy up there too, which is brilliant. This is the post game. All thanks to Conquest Pools in Warrnambool too, boys, and we will go through some of the better players as well. And Mac Peterson, who is the skipper, obviously going up to cop the cup as well, which is great to see as well, boys.
Yeah, certainly a great game of footy, and you know, they look at it and they probably rue their chances, especially when they had in their forward line, you know, for repeat inside 50s. They kicked 3 or 4 out in the full in a row and that, but you got to give Hampden credit. They'd really done well. They dug deep, and especially without Charlie McKinnon and Connor Byrne dominating the game, so that probably makes it even a better win, doesn't it, really?
Yeah, couldn't agree more, Blackie. Could not agree more. And the West Coast Eagles are leading Collingwood, all thanks to Matt Gohire at quarter time by 2 points.
Wow.
In Pendle's game number 4-3-3. And the Cats are off to an absolute flyer against the Sydney Swans. It is 17 minutes into the second quarter. They lead 50-32, so 3 goals up.
And
They've kicked the last 5 goals.
Tell the listeners what you were jumping up and down about.
Oh, well, the Maribel Tigers, boys, they had a few injuries today, and some good players out. Jack Neve, Reggie Barling, a couple others, Zach Sandow. They had a depleted thing, and they've turned it on down there at Tigerland today and beaten around. Who to their defence had a few out as well. So
today's standard, your mate Zeke had a good ride up in there, and his son, so that was good, wasn't it?
Yeah, so Zeke obviously played in 96, and then James Chook played in 2006.
Yeah,
he was only a youngster back then, about 18, and James, of course, went on and played in another one in 2014. So it's hopefully they got a few boys down there today, and I'll get down there.
Usually pulls
very
1 or 2
soon
at the races.
Tuck into a cold one.
I think so.
Beautifully done. This is the post-game, all thanks to Conquest Pools in Warrnambool. Let's take a break, come through and run through better plays for both teams, and also some of our award winners on what has been a monumental day for the Hampden Football Netball League. They run out winners by 9 points over the Ballarat Football League in under-23 interleague football.
Hampton League Live on 3Y BFM.
Another quarter of Hampden footy. The Power Core. From the first bounce to the final siren, Power Core backs Hampden League footy because local footy is essential as.